turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
Alright, we back. My expert opinion, the greatest show in the
world.
Y'all
everybody's supposed. We go through this all the time.
They don't watch.
Let's get it.
All right, let's do it one more time.
Let's get it.
My expert opinion, the greatest show in the
world.
Yo, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you in here. Don't cost you no paper unless you's a mother.
Hater.
You said you wasn't gonna say that one no more.
No, y'all don't have to say the hater. That's
I want to say hater though. Like,
why?
Because there's a lot of haters in America.
Shout them out. You want to
shout them niggas out.
Yeah, shout out
to all the haters, man. We need y'all niggas. We need.
I'd rather shout out the members. Shout out to all the members.
Word.
Pause.
Oh, for the love of it.
See what I'm saying?
I just listen. We are so grateful that you guys are rocking out with the show. We're not dropping full episodes anymore, so we'll be clipping these bad boys up. So if you want to see the full ahead of time, join the members. If you really rock with the show, join the members. So we ask. Thank you to everyone who has. Shout out.
We almost at that milli.
Yeah.
We almost at that milli.
This is it. This is $1 million right here.
This the million right here.
This is jackpot.
Remember I said that, so when they hit $1 million.
Listen, 10%. Y'all know me. I love the Brooklyn episodes. And this is about to be one of those. Mac was popping.
Salute, King.
Queens, you surrounded.
Never scared.
You surrounded, baby.
Please get the money. Rest in peace, Mr. C.
Rest in peace,
Casey
Mr. C.
Benjamin. Rest in peace, Rico Wade. Rest in peace.
O.J. Simpson.
Rest in peace, the God Shimmy. We had a really, really rough week with all the fly stuff happening in music and all the competition that's going on. We love that part. But with all these untimely deaths, with all these legends and people who touched culture in such a way, it feels like we're being punished and we don't know why. But black man, take care of your health. We're not supposed to be checking out of here 57, 45, 56. We're supposed to stick around. So please, please, please get after that and rest in peace. Blessings and prayers to everybody who lost those people.
Facts.
One time.
That's right.
Moment of silence, please. Thank you, fellas. All right. Splat Murder.
Happy to be here, still enjoying my motherfucking G-Day, Big Aries. You know what it's hitting for.
You was in Washington Heights last night, right?
I was in Salsa Fuego.
Salsa Fuego.
That shit was lit.
In the BX.
Yeah. Super lit.
You met some Spanish joints in there?
Oh, no, I was chilling,
He
man.
definitely did. He had a flashback just now.
I've only been through with you.
Yeah. My man Nick Guns was in the spot with me. Holding it down. Shout to my man Nick Guns, East New York in the building.
Oh, and shout out to the Knicks, #2 seed in the East. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, dropping all the 40-point games.
Yeah.
I'm a Knicks fan, baby. I'm a Knicks fan. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Knicks fan again.
He just spells it N-E-T-S.
This is the first year you can say that out loud in a while.
Yeah, facts, right?
That you a Knicks fan.
Who? You got me fucked up every year. Win, lose, or draw. I'm with the team. Win, lose, or draw.
You a lifer.
A couple years he was at the bar like, I'm a Knicks fan.
That's Spike Lee. That's Spike Lee with the dreads. That's Spike Lee with the dreads.
I'm home team first every time, all time. Don't matter if
I'm home team, I'm Nets.
Yeah, right.
Home team.
I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
I'm Nets and Mets.
I'm not mad at you.
Listen, man, I don't like getting my heart broken, so I move around. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I usually follow LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
He goes,
so that's a lot of heartbreak there.
Yeah, a couple times, but not like the Knicks though. But I'm back. I'm a Knicks fan.
How many rings LeBron got?
4.
He's got
4.
3 or 4?
4.
4.
How many finals? 8?
No. How many finals?
How many?
Double digits.
10
Double
finals,
digits.
4 rings?
Double digits. You got to remember,
That's
there was a time when LeBron was in the finals.
That's a lot of heartbreak. 4
year.
rings in 10 visits.
We settled for the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know, that's
okay.
We get a trophy.
They like
for
to
that.
compare, but Mike ain't never been to a Game 7. They like to compare. Mike ain't never been down in the series, but they like to compare.
I I hear what
Mike
you're
ain't
saying.
never been down in the series.
I hear what you're saying. Mike
Didn't lose 3-1.
Mike ain't never scored 10,000 points and
He didn't have to.
Mike didn't come out of
didn't
high
have
school.
You know what I'm
didn't have
saying?
to.
11,000
Mike didn't come out of high
rebounds.
school.
I hear you. Are we making this
Nah,
comparison?
I'm saying.
It's not a comparison. It's a different time.
Let's give my man his introduction, man.
First of all, if you're a fan of comedy, you definitely know these guys. You know what I mean? They are part of the Rock Dynasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They, the podcast,
Live from the green room.
Live from the Green Room.
Yes.
You got a Netflix special out right now.
No, I got a special out. I will get into that. Yes.
You got a special
Yes,
out right
yes,
now.
yes.
And look, we're here with Jordan and Tony Rock.
Big Brooklyn.
Right now.
Big Brooklyn.
Bro,
The stars in the building.
can I say something off top?
Yes.
It costs you no paper unless you a motherfucking hater. Doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
So that means if you a hater, we charge you.
No.
It costs you no paper unless you're a motherfucking hater. So if you're a hater, we gotta charge you.
So what
gotta
I mean is it don't cost you no paper. So the only reason you wouldn't do it is because you a hater.
But it still don't cost a hater. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. So stop fronting. Something like
You
that.
came here to fuck with my
Right?
slogan.
Listen, I watch every episode well, technically, if you a hater, it still don't cost you. Like, why would it cost you? Like, it was like, if it cost you no paper unless you're a motherfucking hater. So if you a hater, PayPal right here. Here's the PayPal info. Like,
What's up, nigga? Where you
it
been
don't
at,
cost you no paper.
I get what you're saying.
It's just one of them things I look at. What's up, boy? It's one of them things I listen.
Right.
I watch every episode. Now, another thing, you say hit that like, hit that share, let us know you're in here. And you just acknowledge my podcast. I want y'all motherfuckers to subscribe to my shit right now.
That's right.
Else I'm unsubscribing to yours. I subscribe immediately.
Let's go. What's your shit?
Hold on.
Live from the green room. Live from the green room.
All right.
That was some Brooklyn shit. I'm going to unsubscribe from y'all niggas.
Because every episode,
That's some
I'm like,
stuff.
yo, I've been
That's some
subscribed.
stuff.
I've been subscribed.
I don't like the pressure. You ain't never invite me on your show.
I said, I'm out to LA, I got you.
All right,
I'm to LA,
bet.
I
Gotta go
got
all
you.
the way out to LA to
Hey, man, there's worse places to
No,
go.
we be out there soon.
You be out to a BET Award weekend.
Boom.
from the green room.
Oh, you 295, baby. 295.
Look, and I'm on your million, so it's a start. It's baby steps.
This is going to
gonna get
Live
me
from
to
the
$1 million.
green room?
Okay.
Live from the green room.
All right, green room.
Okay, see, now if you watching, hit that like, hit that share. Of course, you no paper. Do it now, not later.
I'm still in that. I'm still in that.
All right.
Subscribe.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Support.
Appreciate it.
Support.
No,
Appreciate
notice, nobody on the benches.
They already subscribed.
Everybody?
They already subscribed.
Yeah.
They tuning in every week.
Look, going for this phone.
Come on, Carl Thomas.
Don't get emotional. Just subscribe.
All right, so let me get. I want to ask you about guys from Brooklyn. First stop.
Born and raised.
Pizza don't deliver Brooklyn. You're from that era.
Back then, yes.
You're from that era.
Yes.
Right.
I'm from order a bunch of Chinese food, rob the guy because they tell him you got $100 on you. So bring change, and then you rob him.
Yeah.
And you got a Chinese feast.
Good Lord. You guys was doing that.
You remember that.
I'm at the end of that. I'm at the end of that. I came when the family was doing better.
Mad Chinese
Domino's was around. They were getting there within 20 minutes.
Tell them you got $100 bill, bring change, rob them, eat.
Right. So what was your upbringing like? Were you guys just in the crib snapping on each other all day? Like,
We was in the crib snapping all day, and then we would sit outside on the stoop. And we had so many characters, like, Bed-Stuy at the time was like everybody. It was the crackhead, it was the wino, it was the homeless chick, it was the this, that. So we would just sit on the stoop on a Saturday afternoon, and just the rule was you had to roast whoever walked past. So whoever, you never know what you was gonna get. That's why we so quick with it, because you never know what you got. Somebody walking, you big shoes looking like your big jacket looking like, and all the kids would just hang out on the stoop with us and just watch us do that every day.
and you would just.
Then when I went to high school, we would do it on the train. Last car to train, doors open, boom, boom. Whoever walks in, you gotta roast them. Me and my man Roy, my man Troy, we would do that every day on the way home, to school and back.
Y'all never ran into no Deceps doing that shit?
No, Deceps was like, I was like probably late.
It was late. It was just fading.
Like,
it was just starting to fade. Low lives and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. But damn, just roasting random people. You never had no issues with that?
No.
None?
Nah.
Well, ain't there like 9 of y'all?
Yeah.
No, not with my siblings. I'm talking about me going to school. Like just my friends. We were just like all the cats I went to school with would pack the back of the train.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get on, you just see a group of kids, like 30 kids. You don't know, like, like this one, you just see 30.
Right.
And I'm the only one like, your big jacket look like you fucking walked out of a... And everybody else was laughing. They're like, what's wrong with this guy?
Right.
But we would do it every day, to and from school.
Every single day. Wow, that would be a dope show.
That would be a show.
That would be a dope show.
So somebody get beat up.
Yeah. Yo, you can't fuck with NYC trains nowadays.
Yeah,
like,
now it's a little different.
I
Yeah.
saw some shit the other day that was like, rest in peace to the homie. You guys saw this? You got
The
Somebody got
dude
pushed in
that
the
got
track?
shot.
yeah, dude that got shot
that
on the
was
train.
crazy.
His
A
girlfriend.
lot of mental health issues going on the train too. Like when you get on the train, you see a whole bunch
That's
of people.
the city.
Yeah,
That's- yeah, in the
that's
city,
because they
you
just
don't
let them
see
out. All of those people that need helping are out on the street.
Yeah, they lock up deodorant before they anybody for mental
that's
health or
crazy.
anything.
Yeah, in the city
That's
they are shut down.
ridiculous. They do lock up deodorant before they help people.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, it's fucking.
That's a hell of an analogy.
Nigga coming down the block with some cheap deodorant. I'm buying that shit. What the fuck? That's money, bro. That's like gold on the street.
Probably used it though.
But I will say, as a nigga who has been on the train the last few days, because I came from LA, I haven't been on the train in a while, and I've been watching all that stuff. And since like 2020, the train's gotten crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just been going up.
Yeah.
And, I've been seeing all that stuff on the news. I've been riding the train the last 2 days. I'm like, hey, man, maybe somebody getting shot was just collateral, Like it needed to overflow, and now it's back down. Because now the vibe on the train is, can we just get fucking home? That's just how it feels everywhere I get on the train now. Everybody's like, can
so
we
let
just
me
make
get this straight. You saw all the shit going on the trains. You decided, I'm going to
Still get on it. Yeah.
Nah, nigga, because Uber expensive as hell, man. Like, I get to New York, I
It
done
was
spent...
worth the risk.
yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to spend a stack right now. I'm here all month, so...
You know that's what they'll charge you when you get shot, though, right? Getting the bullet out is going to cost at least $1,000.
All right, man, I got God. God got me, man.
Let's hope he follows you on the Q train.
A-Train. Yeah, that's where all the shit happening. Yeah, I'm right.
A-Train, fastest way to Harlem. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
A-Train?
Right on Utica.
Yeah,
I'm in the trenches.
that 42nd Street to Harlem, a lot of shit goes down.
You in the trench on purpose?
Remember the Junction? Remember that?
Yeah, Broadway Junction.
Oh,
Crazy.
yeah.
My mom was
Crazy.
It's a Royal Rumble
Yeah.
back in the days.
Y'all, for a famous family, y'all don't move around famously at all.
My father's a truck driver. My mother's a school teacher. I conduct myself like my father's a truck driver and my mother's a school teacher.
That no thoughts to retire to? Or I know a lot of rappers, one of their first ambitions, they'll tell you, I want to retire my mother.
Oh, my mom's retired.
Okay. Oh, okay.
She's
That's-
good.
I'm calling cap on that.
My mom's retired, bro.
No, that you conduct yourself like a...
Oh yeah, no, bro. This is the rule. This is how I live my life. I ain't better
This
than
nigga walked in and asked for the 1940 talk. What is he talking about? It's $190 bottle. What is he saying?
I got expensive taste. I got expensive taste.
What kind of truck are they driving? What's in this truck
Word,
that they
yeah.
driving? Coke.
Tesla truck.
No, I got a G-Wagon.
Oh, man. Come on, bro.
It's nice too.
I'm all good.
Like Tommy said, the catfish is to die for.
But y'all still, you know what I mean? You don't, the aesthetic, the way you move around, the way you speak, the way you move, for having such a famous last name
Right.
and a famous family, your brother has done monumental things.
Yeah.
You would assume, anyone could assume, that the red carpet would be rolled out for you at any given moment, just off the strength that the family is like royalty.
Well, one, you got to stand. If you're a man, especially, you got to stand on your own 2 feet.
Okay,
You're a
fair
man.
enough.
That's what we was taught from the beginning. You have to be your own man. Your siblings can do whatever they do, but you have to be your own man and hold your own weight.
Right.
Nobody said pause. Okay. Also, like we confident. He confident. I can do whatever. I put my
He's
mind to
definitely
some shit.
confident. He got on the A train. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a low key nigga, man.
Yeah,
I'm low key.
I took the $100 Uber.
Also, like, you know, I'm not like I've been on some things, but like it don't snap for people, you know. So I can still blend. I still get around pretty easy,
Right,
man.
yeah,
So
right.
I fucks with that. I like that. I like being able to go places. Every now and then somebody be like, "Oh, I saw you in something," but like I like being low key. I like going to the coffee shop and not
You
being
can still
bothered.
enjoy your life.
Yeah, because I see, you know, we get to see what Chrissy has to go through, our homies have to go through, and it's a lot. Niggas got to go on a yacht in the middle of nowhere to be, you know, alone, get some silence. So
Right.
Yep.
I appreciate just being a regular nigga. Like I hold it dear.
Right.
How much
think for-
pussy,
I
how much
think for me
pussy
it-
you got off your brother's name? How about that?
Honestly, yo, I think my friends get more pussy off my brother's name than me, man. Like all my boys, they bring chicks to shows. Like, tell her who your brother is, nigga. And I'm like, nigga, you know, like, all right, yeah, that's my brother, yeah. So I think my friends get laid way more off my last name than me.
That's crazy.
I get a little bit, like adjacent. Like they gotta Google it.
He said he gets his ass
Yeah.
adjacent.
But like you said, but for what you said, like how we move, for me, it's I'm really literally born and raised in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn.
That style all
Like
day.
that's so ingrained in who I am. That's why I move the way I move. Like, yo, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not gonna act like that. I'm from Brooklyn. So I don't know how to not act. I don't know how to act famous. I know how to act like a dude from Brooklyn. I know how to walk to the bodega and get a sandwich. I know how to go get a slice of pizza. Now I can do more things. You know, financially I can afford to do more things. But the way I move is how I've been raised to move.
Now, does that hinder or help you in Hollywood?
In Hollywood, double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. I think the name is a double-edged sword as well. Like, when I first started out, my brother always used to tell me, like, yo, get ready because everything's going to happen for you way faster. Because once they make the association, bring them in for the movie, bring them in for the audition, bring them in for the... I just started doing comedy a week ago. Now they got, you know... So I had to take acting classes quicker. I had to learn how to write faster. I had to perform, you know, better because the expectations were so lofty being Chris's brother.
Right.
So when I first started headlining, my flyers, to this day, I wish I would have saved some of the flyers from when I first started headlining. The flyer would literally say, performing this weekend, Chris Rock's brother. Like that was my credit.
Wow.
So now people see the flyer, let's go see. You know, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't even know if I have enough time to entertain these people for this long. But it was like when you get called up from the majors, when you get called up from the minors to the majors, you have to go.
Right.
You can't say, hey, I need more time to hit this curveball.
Right.
You have to go.
Right.
And if you can't perform, they send you back down. And you might not ever get called again. So when they said, yo, you headlining, oh shit, I gotta go. I can't say, I only got 30 minutes of material, let me work, give me 2 more months. No, you gotta go.
But that had to be rough. You wanted everybody has to stand on their own too. A man, you got to stand.
Right.
But
Yeah,
you're
but
headlining
but
under Chris Rock's brother. I'm sure that.
the blueprint
So
was
I
always
had
set.
to win people over. I had to have
Okay.
them come in the room and go, oh shit, he's nothing like him. He's fucking funny on his own. He stands on his own. I'm a fan. My fan base, that's why my fan base, I really fucking love motherfuckers that fuck with me because they fuck with me organically. In the beginning, there was no blockbuster movie or TV show or this thing that you need in that to check that list of things to have in order to blow or to be a fan. They was like, I just fuck with him because I fuck with him. I fuck with him because the motherfucker really entertained me that night. You know?
Right.
So my fan base is organic.
But why not do what the Wayans brothers did? Like it's a bunch of
There's
bunch
enough
of
of
y'all, and y'all in comedy. Like why not be like, yo, we the whole comedy gang, yo, the
Tell me what
Rocks.
you think, but I think initially when I first started, it was about me not losing credibility with my peers. I started in New York. I did the same
circuit.
that everybody else did. I did the barking on 125th Street for audience. I did the 2-for-1s on
The tickets.
Fulton Street.
Yeah.
I did the bring 5 friends, get 5 minutes. Because I never wanted any comic in the club to look at me like, yo, he didn't do it like we did it. He Chris' brother, he didn't do it like we did it. So I purposely said, don't touch, let me do this. Leave me alone.
Right.
Let me get it. Now I got it. Like, nigga, let's go on tour. Let's go. I'm ready now. Let's go.
Right.
But initially, it was like, I don't want to lose credibility with my peers.
You stayed away from the name recognition.
Yeah. His agent wanted to sign me. Nope. His old manager, like, hey, no, I can't do that. I purposely wanted my own lane.
But why?
Because I always felt like I can stand on my own 2 feet.
He didn't want to
Now,
piggyback.
I get it because Denzel Washington's son. God, I feel crazy for not remembering his name right now.
I keep wanting to say Kevin. In this
We know who you talking about.
Yeah.
I can't let it rock like that.
Yeah.
Because he got some dope
John
movies out.
David.
John David. That's
John
it.
David.
Yep.
And he chose John David just so you couldn't make
Yeah.
the correlation. Like,
Yeah.
this is Denzel's son. Even though if you close your eyes and
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to him talk, you're like, yo, is that Denzel? on
Yeah,
this
I had a
film?
manager once that asked me, what you think about changing your last name just because? And I'm like, bro, it's not my brother's last name, it's my family last name.
Right.
You thinking of one person, I'm thinking of my legacy. I'm gonna change my family's life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was never a consideration for me.
Well, that makes John David even crazier when you think about it.
Well, y'all two different approaches, but the same huge shadow to step
Right.
out from under.
Right.
Like I get it. It's just it.
To be in the shadow of something means that you're standing close to it. That's why it casts a shadow on you. There are other comedy siblings that are so far from their siblings that there is no shadow to stand in.
Like, for instance,
I'm not.
Yeah, we can't tell y'all. There's a lot of siblings out here, man.
I'm in the shadow.
Trying to do
I'm
it
in
like
the shadow
us.
because I'm right here, and that's even more reason why. That further galvanizes me with the stance I've taken.
right?
That if you say, yo, he in the shadow, it's because, motherfucker, I'm right on his ass. Nobody said pause.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm close.
Right.
We chilling because you said, yo, you don't play that shit. We
Hey, nah, you let him go. Let him go.
All right, bet.
Oh,
It's on.
jeez.
It's
that
on.
was lit.
I really wish you had
Yeah,
said
it's on.
that.
It's on.
I really
Super
wish
lit,
you had
man.
said that.
Yo, Monk, you know what's up, Monk.
But is it pride that makes you say that? Because again, you look at the Wayans brothers and what they've built.
Right.
You're like-
That's still coming. That's still
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, because that's why I'm like, yo,
It's
y'all
coming.
doing comedy.
It's coming.
Why y'all not doing like collaborative movies and
It's
shit like
all
that?
that shit coming.
Right.
All that shit coming.
Yeah, I think I'm bringing up the end of it. Like, once I hit what I need to
Pause.
hit. All right. Here we go.
We have one. One for
Yeah.
that.
Nigga, I told you. I told you.
Yeah,
Right.
I think, me being the youngest coming up, same thing coming up was just, I couldn't lose the credibility of my peers. And then I think also coming up after Tone and Chris, it was like, yeah, of course this nigga wants to do comedy. Of
Right,
course he wants to
right.
be in the club. Of course he wants to go on the road. So
Right.
where Tone, it might have been way more interest because he's like the first. Everyone's like, yo, what is he going to do? When I showed up, they were like, all right, nigga, prove it. So they were really hands off with me for a long, long
Yeah,
time.
I didn't fuck with him. I didn't fuck. Yo, when he came back to New York, my
That's
mother,
some Brooklyn niggas.
my mother moved back to South Carolina when he was young.
Right.
When he graduated high school and came back to New York, he was living in my crib and was like, yo, I'm coming with you to the club. And I'm like, you can come, bro. I'm not putting you up. I'm not talking to nobody. Ain't no props, nothing. Nothing. Because I didn't have any.
Right.
But then once I started seeing it, okay, this motherfucker's actually nice with this. It was like, okay.
Yeah, it took a while. It took from like, I used to always be like, yo, bring me on the road, man. Bring me on the road.
yeah.
The nigga would never take me on the road at all. Like, he would never take me. But when you came through, you would do Gotham. Gotham used to do headlining sets.
Yeah.
And I would do the guest spots. And every time he'd have a show, I'd do the guest spot. Then one year they let me feature. And I just murdered the whole weekend. And he was like, all right, nigga, come on the road with me. And then after that, went to LA, finally booked some Netflix shit, and it was on from there.
You had to show and prove.
Yeah, I had to really show people I was in it for the right reasons.
Yeah, remember the night we was in Vegas and the little Asian girl ran up on you?
Yeah.
I was like, are you the guy from the show on Netflix? He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, that thing is on. It's on now. We in here. It's on now. Let's get it.
Wow.
That's dope.
So can we expect like all three of you guys on the same ticket one day?
I think it's only right.
It's
I
happened
think it's
before.
only right. It's happened before in
Right.
like, comedy clubs in New York. We just be making the rounds,
And
Buy a ticket.
uptown, downtown. So I might pull up one night and he's already there, and then my brother Chris walks in. It's like, yo, what we doing? And boom, boom, boom.
we've also done
And the people in the
select
room like,
cities.
holy shit.
Right.
We've done select cities on
Yeah.
the Blackout Tour and all the big
Yeah.
ones, but it's just not on the marquee,
Yeah.
Right.
If you was in the room, you saw that shit, and you was like, yo.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. I wish I had like 3 other brothers that rapped in podcasts. Like that'd be fire.
Who's the best? Who's better? Who's the best?
This nigga's the nicest. Nah, this nigga's good, man. You know what's crazy? When I was opening for him, I would be like, okay, so this is what headlining is. This is how it has to sound. Like the laughs have to hit all the walls and motherfuckers have to destroy. And then I started opening for other niggas and I was like, oh no, that was just him that was doing that. Okay. Like, everybody else don't get laughs like that. It's really just tone smashing like that.
Right.
Nah, I think Chris is the best.
Out of the three,
I think
between the
he's
three of you.
I think he's the best. I think it's Chris, Jordan, me. Jordan's my favorite comic. Jordan's my absolute favorite comic.
Do y'all take from each other?
No, not take, but he might say something and I'm like, you should have took it this direction, you know, and maybe he was thinking about it as far as like let's say it's a relationship joke. His current relationship, he would go at it this way.
Right.
Me being a single guy, I'm like, oh, I could have took it this way. So
Right.
now it's like, I'll do that version of it.
So y'all feed off each other.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all they say be inspired by, but don't copy.
Right.
Right.
You know.
Hip hop should listen to that.
Yeah. Hip-hop should absolutely.
They don't though.
Nah, it's you doing what? Nigga, I'm doing that shit next week.
No, we definitely gonna get to that conversation. But how do y'all feel about comedians stealing jokes? Has that ever happened to y'all?
What's stealing a joke?
And we're here.
What's stealing?
You
a
tell
joke?
Don't
a
you
joke.
know when your joke gets stolen?
Oh, I
hear
know. But like, we all talk about the same things.
Okay.
So, the black president joke. You have one, you have one, you have one, I have one, he has one. Like, who stole it? The
Bomb initial.
Trump going at Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're gonna say he stole it because it's the topic,
No, I'm okay.
or
Cat Williams. Cedric.
yeah?
Bomb initials.
Mark
Oh, by
Curry.
my initials.
Yeah.
No. Cat was complaining about
He said he stole it from Mark Curry.
by my initials.
But
what
he was writing
what was
for the
Cat
show.
saying? The joke he took was the
Cat said
card
he-
thing.
Caddy.
Right.
That's
And
not
the
is that a
bomb-
hill you really want to die on?
He-
Is that the hill you really want to plant your flag and say a joke about? First of all, I think if you need a record to do a joke, it ain't a joke. I think if the DJ didn't bring the record and you can't do the joke, it ain't a joke. That's not a joke because that means everybody can do it, right? JB Smooth did the joke about,
Yeah.
yo, that's my fucking jam, and JB did it the best that I've ever seen anyone do it. But then when I found out years later, I was told years later somebody did it before JB. I didn't care. JB does it the best. That's my thing. When I write a joke that I know everybody's talking about, I try to have the best version of that joke. I had the black president joke. Everybody did as well. Mine was the best. I had the hood McDonald's versus the suburban McDonald's. Everybody else had it. Mine was the best. I got the joke about Mitch McConnell freezing when he was giving a speech.
Yeah.
Other comics have that joke. Mine is the best.
And I'll say I had a joke about green bubbles, and I did it first. Mine was the best.
Yeah. So you can have it. People are gonna go, oh, he got the joke like Tone, but Tone's is way better. So I'm not gonna argue with you about stealing a joke. I'm just gonna write a better version.
Right.
Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if hip hop. Well, no, hip hop takes.
Yeah, write the best rhyme. Write the best rhyme.
They barely write their rhymes. They barely write rhymes.
They brag about that shit. They write rhymes.
no,
They say
no,
that shit.
If you go in the studio, there are a lot of people who are making things up bar for bar for bar.
Yeah, and it sounds like they made it up.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with writing a rhyme. Like that don't make you a sucker nowadays.
that to them.
To put pen to paper don't
Whoa,
make
whoa,
you
whoa,
whack.
whoa. Let's not.
That don't make you
act
whack.
like Jay-Z doesn't exist. Okay, he don't write nothing down.
That
But
shit
that's the
different.
template. Why these whack motherfuckers is trying to do that, bro?
Yeah.
You can't do that. Do this.
When they
Right.
do it, it sounds.
You
awful.
can't do that.
So when you say they, who are you talking about? It's curious. Who's the they? Who's the they you got?
I'm not in the studio when they're writing this shit,
Right.
but there's a lot of rhymes that. Okay. I had one artist who I was trying to work with, and he kept bringing me these songs, and his bragging point was he came up with this song and recorded it in like 5 minutes.
And
He
you
kept saying that, and I finally had to tell him these sound like you came up. with
Yeah,
it
that's
in
not
5
a.
minutes.
You don't get props for that, bro.
Song's not cohesive. It doesn't make any sense.
You get props for it
You
if
don't
it
get
doesn't sound like that.
If it don't sound like it, right?
Right.
Right.
You don't get props for making a meal in 5 minutes. You don't get props for telling a joke, writing a joke in 5 minutes. That's a struggle plate, right?
In a way.
Put some time in it. Put some
Ramen
time.
noodles is quick, but nobody
Like microwave,
Right.
microwave, bip, bip, bip. That's not quality.
Nobody's serving that in a restaurant. You don't go to a restaurant.
Yeah, the punching is the king now. Everybody wants to go da-da-da,
Yeah.
da-da-da.
Now I feel like the music now is more based on feeling.
Oh, way more on feeling.
So it's kind of like writing it, you could really like lose the feeling because you're thinking about structure.
Really?
You're
You can
thinking
lose
about
feeling by writing?
Yeah.
I know most people go into the studio and they just get the melody first. A lot of people just
Catch a vibe.
yeah, they just kind of
That's why
and then they go back in and be like,
fill
okay,
it
this was
in.
the melody that I had, and then they try to write around
That's
through the
why I'm
melody.
gonna drop an EP.
Yo,
Y'all gonna make it this easy. I'm gonna do it.
Yo, honestly, I
I'm
know
going in
people.
and catch a vibe.
I know people who work in music, and they tell me about the meetings they're taking. I'm like, nigga, I should be taking meetings for the music I'm thinking of making. I should come in with a vision board, like, you know, I've been listening to a lot of Sexy Red, and some, you know, Yeet, and then, you know, I'm thinking about doing it. Cause yeah, they're coming in with garbage these days.
There's nothing wrong with coming up with the melody if you fill it in with something that's dope.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with any of this stuff if it's dope. There's nothing wrong with not writing your rhymes down if your rhymes come out sounding like Biggie,
Right,
Jay.
right.
That's fantastic. But
Right.
if your shit is, maybe that's not for you. Maybe you need to write your shit down.
Stop
and
looking at
memorize
me,
it.
Mac. You keep looking at me.
You always
you don't
defending
write.
these niggas.
You don't write?
You don't write, Nick. Or
No,
something.
you right.
No, I don't write.
You don't write.
No, I do write. But most of the time, like if I'm going through something, I'll go to the studio, pull up a beat, and I'll just go sit in the booth.
But we talking about
just
somebody
build it.
with over
But it's inspired by
10,000
something.
hours.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't,
I'm not in there just
Right.
It
blah, 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 blah.
It
Oh,
lands
yeah.
different when somebody has over 10,000 hours is doing it versus
Yeah,
you
yeah.
doing it. Like it's not the same. You
Yeah.
You
shouldn't.
gotta remember, I used to have to cook up rebuttals on the spot
Right,
during
right,
battles,
right.
and they had to hit. And I had some big moments. I had some big moments.
Y'all listen, man. Y'all got one of the illest little tricks y'all do that I wish we could do in comedy. You get to battle rap, right?
Right.
And say a hard ass fucking line that everybody go crazy over. And you be like, yo, chill. And then you get to say that same rhyme again to continue. I can't say a joke. And then the bitch was like, I don't know. Chill. And then the bitch was like, I don't know. I don't get to do that. I wish I could do that. You get to say the line, get the fucking whole place going.
Right.
And they go, nah, nigga, I said.
Right.
This
And then
nigga
run
was
it back.
like, da. And he get to say it 2 times. That's cheating like a motherfucker.
No, it's
So I be watching battle
that's
rap
the
like,
shit.
nigga, why I can't do that?
Try it.
Once I say the joke, it's out there.
You ever tried it?
Nigga, no.
You did it in here.
Try to get
You
the
did it
crowd
just
to say the
now.
punchline
All right, I'm
with you.
gonna try it.
Yeah, try that
I'm
shit.
gonna record that shit, post it up.
But you gotta have another punch to follow up right after.
I'm gonna try it. Let me see what happens.
Try
Let me
it,
see what
try
happens.
it. I'm telling you, that
5%.
shit's gonna hit.
Send in
Once you get that
5%.
million, 10%. 10%.
That's his. You get that from him. I'm taking that from him. Anyway.
So the show, everybody hates Chris.
I'm Drew.
Uncle.
I'm Drew.
Uncle
I
Ryan.
played Uncle Ryan, but
Right.
the character Drew is based on me.
Is
Right.
that a true character?
Yes.
Yes.
Younger flyer.
Right.
Got more bitches, all that, you know. Who else can say they had a character created based on them on TV? I got a lot. I'm the dude that's a lot of firsts. People don't even realize. I'm the first dude to host Def Jam and the Apollo. I'm the first comic to have a character based on his life, his childhood. I'm the first, bro.
In best style.
I'm one of one.
Come on. Keep
Keep going.
I'm saying I'm one.
mad at it.
I'm what they say. I'm him. What the kids say? I got to check with Jordan.
Yeah,
The
I'm
kids say
him.
that, right?
I'm him. I'm Timothy. I'm Timothy.
But there was really an Uncle Ryan, right?
No, it was based on my Uncle Raymond. I played Uncle Raymond, Uncle Ryan.
Right.
You can't say Uncle Raymond on TV because Uncle Raymond's still alive. He would have sued if he didn't agree with his portrayal.
Right.
I didn't learn that till later on, that if a person you're portraying is alive and they don't agree with their character, they can sue you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we changed it to Uncle Ryan.
Even if he's family, he can't just.
Uncle Raymond will sue the shit out of that motherfucker. He's typing up papers right now.
Straight Brooklyn nigga.
Right now, he like, oh, nigga, word.
Y'all
So-
a harsh ass family. Y'all don't alley-oop each other. The uncle's ready to sue. Like
No, I alley-oop him. I alley-oop him.
Okay,
I'm fucking knocking doors up the hinges for him.
but Chris didn't do that for you.
No, I didn't want him to.
Why?
Again, I want to stand on my own.
Just stand on your own.
Plus, from our childhood, listen, this is the million the million episode, right?
Right.
So we was kids, and I told this story before. I asked my brother for 5 favors. He said no every time.
5.
5 favors. There was 5 favors
What
that I
was the
vividly.
5?
It was simple
Ran-
shit, kid
whatever.
shit. But I just remember asking him, like, coming to my brother, like, could you please do this? Nah, fuck out of here. 5 times in my life, in our upbringing. And that 5th time I said, I swear on everything I love, I'll never ask this motherfucker for anything ever again as long as I live. I remember it vividly. I since backed up off of that because I had to ask to go up at the Barclays when him and Kev did the Barclays. So I had to, change my stance. And then he put me up. But before that, everything was predicated on never asking for anything.
Has he offered something that you turned down?
Never.
What was the 5?
Just random stuff like, yo, can you drive me downtown to get a pair of sneakers?
But you
Man, get on the
remember
train and
it
go
was
downtown, man.
5.
I remember 5, bro.
So it was
It was
some.
because to go into it, it's like you're gonna look at me as a grown man and be like, nigga, you was beefing over that. But at the time, I was a child, and that
Right.
meant a lot to me.
Right.
Then I was a little older, and that one meant a lot to me.
Right.
It's what it meant for where I was in my life.
Right.
But now I'm older. But that night at the, I believe it was the Garden, and they were talking about it was
Barclay.
NJ Pack. They did NJ Pack. They did 5 stops. They did Jersey. They did the Garden. They did the Barclays. They did somewhere in Long Island, and somewhere like far out in Jersey, like South Jersey. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about none of these dates except the Barclays. If I don't get the Barclays, yo, it's gonna be a problem. And he was like, we'll see. But it was mad people in the room. I was like, yo, y'all heard what he said, right? We'll see. And Kev was like, Kev, my man. Kev was like, oh, hell yeah, if it's good with your brother, it's good with me. Like, fuck yeah, I would love to have you on the show. Immediately co-signed. But he was still the one we had to fucking get to sign off. And I was like, all right, I guess I asked for that 6th favor.
Right.
And then that day I was in the Uber on my way to the Barclays, and he texted me like, yo, you on the show tonight? Boom. Boom.
I get the feeling your brother's a dick to you sometimes. Like.
Big brothers are all big brothers are dicks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All big brothers are dicks sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right? I didn't fuck with him when he first started. He was like, my brother's a dick.
Do you do stand-ups on each other? Like.
No, not really.
Not
really?
perform, but I'll be like, yo, son, I got this new bit about blah, blah, blah. He'd be like, yeah, that's it. And he'll tell me, yo, I wrote this shit about this. I want to see it. But we don't perform like in the living room, like.
Nah.
And then he kicked them in the ding ding. We don't do that shit.
We've been having we've been getting a bunch of comedians on lately.
Yeah, I seen Donnell. Donnell fucking kill, yo. That's my brother.
Donnell.
Me and Donnell, we call each other with comedy clubs that we haven't performed at. So he'll be like, yo, son, fucking Lancashire, Pennsylvania. Nah, son, don't do that shit. I bet. He'll call him like, nah. I'll call him like, nigga, Memphis, Tennessee, motherfucking, he's like, nigga, don't do that shit, son. If they pay, how much they paying you? This much. Yeah, do that shit, son. Get that bag, son, but just be aware of this. Like, me and Donnell, Naeem Lynn, Jay Phillips, we do that shit all the time.
That's dope. Why does Donnell say son all the time? He from Baltimore.
Yeah, when he made the pilgrimage to the city to start,
Yeah.
he embraced the Brooklyn culture.
So he was around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Everything
say
is, yeah,
son all the
son.
time.
Yeah, son. Every time I see him, yeah, son. Like, sometimes I've been in a comedy club, won't even see him. I just hear, yeah, son. I'm like, oh, yeah, Donnell's over there. Get him, son.
There's a real culture that I don't think a lot of people understand happens within the ranks of comedians. We just look at it as cracking jokes, but there's so many similarities to the way MCs get down and the way you guys
It is
get down.
rap, bro.
Yeah.
It is rap.
There's a pace to it. I'm not even talking about the technique.
Right.
I just mean like the socialization behind the scenes. One of the things you said, I don't want anybody thinking I had it easy because my brother's famous. And I see so many rap dudes who have famous siblings.
Right.
It's like, yo, why don't you have your brother get a feature? Nah, I don't want to do that shit. Nah, I'm not fucking with that. And then here comes Cat blowing up all the beef that y'all have.
Yeah.
And that shit sound like Biggie and Pac going back and forth with each other.
Yeah, what was that? Watching that Cat Williams interview, what was it like?
Every comic in the world watched that interview. We all thought the same thing. Hope that nigga don't say my name.
Hope he
Hope
doesn't.
Hope you don't say my name.
What's name Hope he did?
I hope you don't have a problem with me.
Oh.
Yo, here's the interesting thing. Kat and I used to have the same manager for years.
Right.
So me and Kat are actually super cool.
Right.
He was just OG to me, you know what I'm saying? But I got tremendous amount of respect for Cat. Me and Cat never had no problems. Every time I see him, it's love. Because we had to both leave the management around the same time. And he went on to do big things. I went on to do big things. So now we see each other. It's like, yo, we was both in that situation. And now we both out of it, doing well, flourishing. So we always, it's all love. I love Cat.
Did you ever get a chance to work with him?
Locally, like in LA comedy clubs and stuff like that, but never like, I wanted to be on the tour. I reached out to people like, yo, I'm trying to get on that tour. But now I don't want to be on the tour now because it seems like it's more based on like the eyes about all the drama. Everybody's like, it created so much drama. I don't think you're there to see the comedy now. I don't think you're there to really enjoy the comedy. And I want you to really enjoy what I'm writing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to, don't gloss over what the shit that I really took and poured my heart into. Like, respect this pen, you know what I'm saying? Don't come to see, oh, I want to see if you're going to say somebody. Nah, like, come to see what I'm really, really doing. Like, that I really love this. The craft, the artwork of it.
Right.
Is the Hollywood politics? Are you guys running into that?
Y'all niggas got beef like that. Like, pause. But like, y'all be having issues and shit. Like, y'all be like, when I see this nigga, man.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Nigga want to beef with me, you're going to be shadow boxing, bro. I got no time for it, bro. You can be upset with me, bro.
All right, so the Sean Wayne's joint.
What happened?
Not Sean Wayne's, Marlon.
What?
God Loves Me.
What?
When he was basically taking shots at your brother the whole
Shots?
stand up.
Shots?
Yes.
You think he was taking shots?
Yes. When you say God loves me, that's why he got hit. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, the whole premise.
The
of
whole
show
premise of it.
is he got smacked in the face because God loved him.
And you know what's crazy?
Don't talk on that expensive shit.
God loves me so much.
God loves me.
God loves me so much. He got this dude smacked. in
You
the
know what's
Right.
crazy? I never finished it.
You never finished
I
it?
didn't finish it.
Oh, shit. Shot. One shot. Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Yeah, I didn't take it as shots.
Yeah.
I didn't take it as shots. This shit got me choking.
You didn't take it as shots.
Nah, not really.
Really?
Really?
Not really. He was saying, this thing happened, and this is some shit that happened years prior, and he tried to make it a correlation. But if you really watch it, it wasn't a correlation. One thing had nothing to do with
That's
the
why
other.
it felt more like a shot.
Yeah.
That's why it felt
Because it was kind of a,
It was a reach.
It was a reach.
yeah.
But see, a reach is me. It's like you reaching. You trying to make it make sense. You trying to make it a shot.
Right.
It wasn't a shot to me.
No, he's trying to make it make sense, but it's still a shot.
Right.
If I dish you over something that's cap,
But okay, so then
still
when
dissing.
Okay, so when he brought in the part about Jada, I tried to get Jada. I couldn't get Jada, and then that shit happened that day. That's not a shot at my brother.
no,
You talking about the girl you couldn't get.
she want to fuck the
Yeah,
fish.
and I went over there and Will was there at the house. That's not a shot at my brother.
Well, no, not that part, but then Will goes on to smack Chris, and God loves me. See what happened? That happened because God loves me.
All right,
I mean, if you don't see it, I don't want
I
to.
don't see it.
You don't see it?
I don't see
Hey,
it.
he didn't even
Oh,
finish.
nah. They Brooklyn niggas, you gotta remember,
I don't see
man. They might be like, I don't see it when I
Shit,
see that.
listen.
nigga.
Oh no, it's definitely
It's on the problem.
it's
It's up.
smoke. It's still smoke.
Yeah, he was
Still
talking.
smoke?
It's still smoke. Yeah, it's still smoke.
After he apologized?
He didn't apologize. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap that he apologized. That nigga did not apologize.
Really?
That's cap.
Didn't he do a tweet?
That's
Who we talking about? Are we talking about Marlon or are we talking about
Will.
We talking about bitch ass Will.
Oh, okay.
That nigga did not apologize.
That
That,
wa-
nigga did not apologize.
Oh.
That's cap.
Right.
That was some TV interview shit he said. That nigga did not apologize.
How would it have needed to sound to you in order to be an apology?
Listen, man. All right, so before we, it seems like we're going to get into this, all right? So
Right.
just so everybody knows, I worked with Will for 4 years. All of Us was his TV show. He executive produced it with Jada Pinkett.
Right.
I was cast member for 4 years. That was my man, 100 grand. So much so that when he did the Q&A on his Twitter or whatever, and people sending questions in, he said himself, yo, I feel like the relationship between me and Tony Rock is irreparable now.
Right.
You owe me a 5-minute conversation. You hit my brother on national television, bro. Everybody talk about day ones. You know who your day ones are? Your fucking siblings. So niggas be on my Instagram, my Twitter and shit like, yo, nigga, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Well, then nigga, you don't have a brother. You don't have a sister.
Right.
Because you ride for them till you die. Right?
Right.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
So you hit my brother, and we was cool. You owe me a 5-minute conversation. I'm not saying it's, you gotta bring your niggas, I'll bring my niggas. I'm saying, yo, bro, we gotta sit down for 5 seconds, 5 minutes, and man, it was cool, bro.
But at first you felt like,
Yo, here's the crazy shit. I don't even fuck with the Oscars. I don't watch the Oscars. Every year, black movies come out that the Oscars don't acknowledge, so I don't even fuck with the Oscars. Even the years that my brothers hosted it, he know the running joke with us is like, yo, you gonna watch tonight? I'm like, nah, nigga, I love you, but I ain't gonna watch. That's our running joke.
Right.
That's our running joke in the household. Like, everybody watching. Where Tony at? That nigga in the party somewhere chilling with some bitches. Tony ain't watching this shit because I don't fuck with the Oscars. So that night, my phone go crazy. I'm in the crib watching a basketball game. My phone going crazy. You know, you black people, your phone go crazy. Somebody shot.
Somebody dead.
Somebody dead. Somebody locked up. So now I'm looking at the phone like, God damn, do I even want to answer this shit? I'm thinking my mother. I'm thinking something happened to my I'm on the West Coast. My whole family on the East. So now I'm thinking, God damn, something happened back home. I'm thinking, mommy. So imagine where my head's at.
That's terrifying.
Mommy.
yeah.
Terrifying.
People calling. I'm looking at the names like, he calls me. And now I'm thinking, I got to answer for him because he's baby bro.
All inside
He
circle
need me to
people.
be strong for him.
Right.
Yo, I answer the phone. Preparing myself. Hello? Nigga, was that shit real? Him. Was that shit real? I'm like, nigga, was what shit real? My heart jumping on my chest. Was what shit real? Was that shit real? Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Where's mommy? She right here. Nigga, what? I'm thinking mommy's fucked up. Like, you ain't see that shit? See what shit? Where's mommy? I'm gonna send you the link.
She want to know if it's real too.
He sent me the link.
Right.
I saw that shit 30 minutes after everybody saw it. 30 minutes later. I'm like, oh shit. What the fuck is this?
Right.
So now I'm like, my head's all fucked up.
Are y'all trying to figure out if it's real or you saw it and you was like, nah, that was real?
I saw it and was like, that shit real.
Wow.
And I called my brother's assistant. Yo, where the fuck y'all at? I'm in LA. They at the Grammy parties. Yo, where y'all at? He was like, calm down. Nah, fuck that. Where y'all at, man? I'm pulling up. Yo, Chris said you was gonna call. I'm like, yo, nah, where the fuck y'all at, man?
Right.
Like, he said, Chris said, don't tell you where we are. I said, all right, man. This shit's so true, so funny. I said, you don't tell me where the fuck y'all at. Next time I see y'all, I'm gonna fuck you up. He said, Chris said you would say that. but he said, don't tell you where we are. So I had to just sit in the crib and chill. And he texted me, yo, chill. 2 times, chill. I said, all right. That's Big Brother. Big Bro called the shots. My pop's not here, so Big Bro's the leader.
Right.
Big Bro's the leader. I say that shit on everything. He the leader. Yo, chill. All right. That don't mean I can't talk about it. That doesn't mean I can't say what I want to say. That doesn't mean I can't say bitch ass Will. That doesn't mean I can't say
Nah,
whatever.
I remember you wilding.
Bruh.
I definitely remember you wilding on social media. Like, do it to me, nigga.
No, that night.
Do it to me.
I had a show that night in, where was we at, son? In Charlotte? Yeah, Charlotte. We was in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm on the tour. It's me, Samore, Mark Curry, Bruce. I think Quake was on that show. And I'm serious. And she goes, okay, because I just wanted to check on you because I know that shit was a little much to see. You know, that's your Big Bro getting hit. And she hit me with that shit. And I was like, God damn, she just made me relive that shit.
Right.
And they said, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Rock. And I came out like, yo, let me tell you something. And I went right into that rant.
You wilded out.
And it went crazy. But she made me tap into that shit. I didn't want to do that shit that night.
Right.
So the next night we was in Houston. And when I came on stage, everybody had their phones out. And I was like, I took the high road. I said, listen, I love these comics on this tour so much. I love comedy so much. It's changed my life. It's gonna change my family's life. I don't want to be a spectacle. I don't want to overshadow these comics that's coming on after me. I don't want y'all to be in this room just to hear what Tony gonna say. So I know y'all heard what I said last night. That was the last of it. I'm not addressing it no more for the rest of the tour.
At
The rest of
all?
the tour, I'm gonna do stand-up.
Right.
Because that's what they deserve. They deserve y'all to be here to see stand-up, not to see what Tony gonna say.
Right.
So let's just do a show and let me tell my jokes. Y'all cool with that? The whole venue was like, yeah. So I stepped back and was like, all right, ladies, I'm gonna give it up for Tony Rock. And they started clapping again. Now let me tell my jokes. I didn't want to take away from them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when I came on stage, Samore was like, yo, that was the fucking most class act shit you could ever do. Because, you know, they coming out to see that shit. I didn't talk about it for the rest of the tour.
Right.
Being that show Will was cool, did you try to reach out
I didn't hit his brother.
Right.
I ain't hit his brother. I ain't hit Harry. Harry, my man. I ain't hit Harry. Why I gotta be shot for? His sister come to my, his sister, yo, and you know what's crazy? His sister really fuck with me. His sister really fucks with me. When I'm in Philly, she'll be hitting my people like, yo, I see Tones in town. Can I get tickets? I'm like, oh, every time, yo, take care of her. Whatever she need, you bring me her bill. Like, she good. That's the big homie's fucking sister. I was never it was always love, yo. It was always respect and admiration. Like my brother said on the special, yo, we all grew up on this nigga. We all grew up like, yo, Fresh Prince.
Right.
Parents just don't understand. Brand New Funk. Men in Black. Oh, we was rooting for this nigga.
Right.
So now I'm like y'all not in the same space. I'm in the weird space. Everybody in here is in the same space. I'm in the weird space now. I work with this nigga. I work with this nigga. Yo, we was friends. He invited me to his crib, and I'm in the weird space. So niggas be like on social media in comments like it ain't got nothing to do with you. But nigga, you don't got no brothers, or you don't got no friends that you really love like that.
Right.
That's just tough. But niggas be like, I don't read comments no more. But when I used to read them, ain't got shit to do with you, nigga. You was trying to get publicity, nigga. I've been famous for 30 years. What I need publicity for?
Right.
I've been famous for 30 fucking years, bro. I've been on TV shows that all y'all niggas watched and y'all know me from, but y'all act like y'all don't. Oh, I didn't even know he was Chris' brother. You lying. That's some shit to say in the comments. That's how I look like, oh, I just popped up on the radar. Nigga, you lying. I've been around you, nigga. You grew up on all of us. You grew up on Apollo. You grew up on Def Jam. Right. Stop lying to yourself, nigga. You been a fan of mine, nigga. Stop it. Right. That's cap, nigga. You been a fan of mine. But now, because I'm talking about a guy you probably like more than me, because that's all it is who you like more. You take sides with who you like more.
Right.
If you like that nigga more than me, then I'm the sucker that's like, oh, you trying to get likes and clicks. We stand on ROCK, nigga. We stand on that.
Right.
So
I think the perception is Chris has squashed it, so you should too.
It is.
Tell me that.
It's not.
He didn't tell me that.
All right. So what do you do about the comedians that
talk about my brother?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, go ahead. I can't. No, I'm not going to limit your artistic integrity, like what you want to talk about. Nah.
Right.
I would never like, yo, bro, don't talk about that. I'm on the show. Nah, bro, do you?
So why limit yours?
Because your 20 minutes is your 20 minutes, my 20 minutes, my 20 minutes. Why limit mine?
Yeah.
What do you mean limit mine?
And not talk about it.
Who said I didn't talk about it? Who
said? You said I'm not gonna ruin these comments.
No, that night, because I know it was a spectacle. I was gonna create a spectacle.
Right.
But the new special, I got a good 15, 20 on that shit. Yeah.
15, 20.
Fire.
Baby bro, you got
I was in DC the weekend after that shit. Nigga, we sold out a week in advance. Every show in DC. Hey, shout out DC. I'll be there next week. Yo,
Hey, come and see what we gotta say. Come and see what we gotta say.
Every show felt like a press conference. Like
Come and see what we gotta say.
Every time I got on stage, they were like, "Ooh, wait, we waiting for it. We ready for it." I was like, "Listen, guys, I'll talk about it at the end, but
Right.
you know, I have a set that I want to do before that. So I used to do like 45, and then at the end, I would address the slap. It was a crazy weekend. Like, we had paparazzi there. It was crazy.
And you know what's crazy shit? It's 2024. We like 3 years from that shit.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It don't feel like 3
I know it don't. You know why? Because that's how left field that shit was. So dummies in your comments are gonna be like, "Yo, y'all still talking about that shit?" No, we talking about it because that's how left field that shit was.
Yeah.
It ain't relevant no more, only for this conversation. But that's how left field that shit was.
But I mean, once it's material, right?
Right. And now that's the thing. That's the thing, homie don't realize. Nigga, now anything you do, we fucking jokes. You jokes, nigga. Your wife fucked a minor. Jokes, nigga. You don't get no let up now. Now you get no let up. Anything that fucking happened over there, we fucking jokes on your ass. You don't get no let up now.
Wow.
So you fucked up. Because we gonna get the mic every time. Anything happen over there, jokes on your ass, nigga.
So I'm assuming you're not gonna watch Bad Boy 4.
Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. Fuck that movie, yo.
Nah.
It's crazy.
All right. Being a battle rapper and being involved in a lot of shit that I was involved in.
Right.
I could see how like certain situations I was in turned into material.
Right.
Sometimes, you know, if I was the victor in the situation, I would turn it into material.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then there was times I wasn't the victor and I still had to
Yeah,
figure
of course,
out a way
right.
to turn it into
Right.
material to like kill this crowd,
Right.
and make sure this motherfucker can't say nothing.
You do the rabbit from 8 Mile.
Exactly.
8 Mile theory.
So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There were when I got into that shit in Cali, and I had to fight like 6 niggas because I kicked this nigga's ass in a battle. Then my next battle, the 3rd round, I went in on that shit, and I took away that power from my opponent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it, bro.
So I get it, like where you at with it. Was it hard to like pause? Was it,
Wow.
You fucking up the whole conversation.
No, because
So I want to say, I understand that. I know where you're coming from. But
it was
hard.
It was the fist. It was the fist that made me say.
So the artistic integrity of the performance, but when you thought about it, you felt pause, nigga. So, bro, you just ruined the whole Oprah moment. This shit might be Oprah right now. You fucked it up. You fucked it up.
You're gonna take a 5-minute break, man.
What if these niggas is really on the phone together?
Oh,
Like,
they
yo,
are.
we
They
gonna
are. They
fuck
could- they
this.
probably are.
Yo, the world gonna go crazy. I'm telling you, just diss me, nigga. We gonna get a bag,
They probably
nigga.
are. They probably are. I
Son,
wouldn't be.
we out here like, yo, it's about to be an all
They
out
people, at the
war.
very least,
Nah,
these
nah.
people are like, yo, let's keep this going.
I don't expect none of these niggas to get physical.
But man,
Not physical, but I believe these niggas really be on the phone with each other. Like I'm
Kendrick
telling
still
you.
got the best diss though.
Who?
Kendrick?
Yeah, I think like that is.
Nah.
J.
Like,
Cole is
like
next.
that is the one, man.
That push-up shit?
Nah, it's not, man.
That push-up shit.
What, drop and give me 50?
I don't. It's got some good bars in it, man, but I don't. Like Kendrick gave him a good minute. He gave him a good 60 seconds, and he went hard on them niggas, man.
Nah, bro. That Drake shit is crazy.
What Mecca?
But I'm like, if Drake's only.
Drake showed up to the house party like, oh, this where y'all niggas at?
But if Drake is the only thing is like, yo, his
He
thing
let
is
it
like,
go.
yo, you drop it. Well, first off, I don't like that he opened it with a lie.
What's the lie?
He's like, y'all niggas can't get booked out shot in America for Nan. I'm doing shows in Tokyo
He's
because
talking
I'm
the
big up
future.
in Japan.
You saw in the future.
Oh, that's a future, right?
You said
Okay.
your
That better
first-
be future.
your
That is
first
not a
number
Kendrick.
one, I had to put it in your hand. You was talking
That's
the
not a
future.
that was not a Kendrick diss. I was like, yo, Kendrick, Big Steppin' Store was insane. The places it went.
Yeah.
Okay, if you tell me that, I'll take that.
That was for Future. The first couple of bars is for Future.
Okay.
He gave Future his first number one.
Okay. Nah, I'm still, man, like that. You gotta hear it. Like that. Everything.
Nah, like that is fire, but
Son.
I'm telling you, Drake aired them
Son,
out, bro.
I don't think so,
aired
man.
them out,
He got the most time right now. He put the most time in. But I'm like,
he just got off tour.
but no, I'm saying like bar wise, like song wise, it's a 3-minute song. Like I want to hear Kendrick go for like 3 minutes.
I don't think he's gonna.
He got to have one in the chamber, man.
I'm telling you, I know exactly how it's gonna go.
What's gonna happen? He gonna drop a super ugly?
No. he ain't got the pull to do the super
Yo, that was
ugly.
funny.
He's gonna play the race card. He's gonna talk about the writers, and that's gonna be it.
No, I think he's gonna talk mob ties.
Nah, race card.
I don't
Guarantee
see
you,
that one.
race
I don't
card.
see that one. I see him more so.
We
I
can
think,
bet on it if you want. I'm telling you, I'm a veteran battle rapper. I know exactly where he's going, bro.
I think he's gonna go mob ties.
Nope. He is definitely gonna go straight at, yo, you're a culture vulture.
I think
My
he's
boy
gonna.
Mecca.
I think he's gonna go mob
Yo,
ties.
Monk, what's
sex
the word,
addict,
man? When you went on vacation, nigga?
Fucking.
He's gonna go culture vulture.
I think I
See
don't
my
know,
nigga
man.
Dennis,
I don't
son.
think. I think Kendrick is deeper than that.
And that's
up with
how shit gets fucked up. Because you expect,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like J. Cole,
I seen
you
that,
think
though.
that,
I seen that on his page.
you know, he been selling Wolf tickets for his whole career.
But,
now
hey,
he in a
man.
situation and it's like,
But man, don't pull a coffin out your mouth. That's a K with all these nines. For all
I
my
get
dogs,
it.
you go-
I get it.
I'm like, yo, those are
Gotta
still
bring
the
them
top
back.
bars of the battle
heard
to
me?
me.
No.
Gotta bring him
Nah,
back.
bro.
What do you think is-
You're not deciphering this push-up shit, bro. You're not deciphering
The
it.
drop and give. You know
fucks
why I'm
with
not
it.
going. You know why drop and give me 50 ain't hard enough?
Yeah.
Cause Pusha T already took that earlier in
I
the
fucks
Drake
with him.
battle.
Fucks with him.
Pusha T, I didn't give him the win over Drake.
Hey,
because I felt like he went the Wendy Williams
young.
route. And it was,
What's that? What's
okay.
the-
You are
Wendy
hiding a
Williams, like,
child.
you're hiding a child.
Have you ever read the comments on that? Go to YouTube and read the comments on
Who you
the
think
story
won
of
that one
Adonis.
though?
Huh?
Out of Pusha
All the
T.
comments are like, yo,
I think Drake was rapping and Pusha
diss
T
so
went Wendy
good.
Williams.
No, it's really it's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
This comments under there like, this is a diss so good it gave a father a child.
Is that
Nigga
dry snitching?
bullied that
over?
nigga into being a
yeah.
good
Is that
dad.
dry
That
snitching?
motherfucker.
It
And that
just
shit came out of
didn't
nowhere.
impress
Let's
me.
keep it real. You are hiding a child. Like, nigga, wait, what? What? No, he was battle rapping.
No,
Nigga,
man,
what's
when he
going on?
Right.
said, no,
Drake said,
hiding a
you're hiding
no,
a child.
nah, the meanest part is when he
Yeah.
said monkey suit, Dennis, you fucking, he called his dad, he said his dad got on a monkey suit. He was like, you parade this nigga around.
Yeah,
Yeah, he went crazy.
He said, you mentioned marriage like that's a bad thing.
yeah.
Yeah, he
He
called his mom
tried
out.
to get psychological with the shit.
You want the
That's what I
Queens?
think Kendrick's gonna do.
You want the Queens?
I don't. Yeah, he's gonna go psychological,
My head, I
but he's
never
gonna go in the direction of race. I'm
But
telling you.
listen, man, Drake already lost with that text to his mom. You saw what he said about Rick Ross?
Yep.
He was like that.
You feel like he lost because
He
of
just
that?
being
That's corny.
racist.
Super corny.
Drake said he being racist.
A black man calling another black man racist?
First of all, it's too late to call him white boy.
No, it's not.
It's too late. This
No,
nigga
it's
got like 50 songs with you.
No, it's
It's
not.
too late.
He was a white boy then.
If you felt like that, all right. So to me, that's fake shit. 'Cause
Why?
If you felt like that from
I
the
don't
rip,
think.
why
I
you
think
work
more
with him?
so.
That was a reach.
I think it's
yeah,
more
that
so
was a
just
reach.
behind the
That
scenes
was a
shit. I
reach.
think Drake and real
Your
like
pops-
behind the
your
scenes.
pops
I
nigga.
told y'all niggas,
Memphis
them niggas
pimp,
talk
nigga.
to
You
each
black
other.
Mommy.
Yeah, facts.
Them
got bar
niggas is
mitzvahs.
talking to each
Pops.
other,
You
man.
got bar mitzvahs in your
Pops,
video.
though.
You got
Pops.
bar mitzvahs in your
Do
video.
you understand that this nigga hollers at everybody's bitch?
Did
What
you?
does that have to do
That's
with
what.
anything?
That's
Yo,
what.
the
I think
nigga
Ye
did
had-
it to me.
I think Ye had the best.
Yo, Mav.
Nigga, I seen Drake in a chick I know likes today.
All right.
I saw Drake in a comics likes today. Like, nigga, this nigga really out here.
He in the comments trolling?
No, a comic. Like this chick I know named Maddie
Female comic.
dropped a clip and she's kind of bad and it went viral. Nigga, that nigga liked it, realized that all the comics started joking about it, took his like back.
Oh, shit.
I take likes back.
See that? See that? You fuck with comics, you jokes.
Bitch, I like
You
all your
jokes.
pictures. You ain't like none of mine's back, bitch. Give me all my likes back.
But no, I think
That was a terrible move. If he's trying to win this, that was.
well, this is the thing, man. Drake
Yo.
is killing it, man. But Drake ain't dropped an album since Views. Drake has just put together a bunch of songs where he follows trends, but and it goes number one. But like, man, play that shit in the stadium. It don't go off like that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I heard God's Plan in the stadium, like at the end of the Migos.
But I don't really
tour.
like Kendrick's last album.
That shit is.
I
I know it's easy for people to say that, but like,
Of course you do.
it's easy for people to say that because
good
it's not
taste.
easily digestible. But that shit is crazy. Like, he takes a lot of risk and says a lot of wild shit. What I don't like is that in an interview he won't tell you what he meant. Because if he told you what he meant, that nigga would just get canceled. They would just take that nigga
Just
out of
because
here.
he got a kufi don't mean that he bright.
Yeah, like he would if he doubled down and said, "Well, honestly, I don't really fuck with religion like that," they'd be like, "Get this nigga out of here."
Nah, if he really got to talking that shit, he's gonna sound like an Israelite.
Yeah, he is an Israelite though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. But if he doubled down on the messages that were in Damn, they'd be like, "We gotta get this 5% nigga out of here." Wow. Like, so that's why I think he loses by not doubling down and telling people what he meant. So a lot of it just flies over people's heads.
That's a calculated gamble,
It is.
especially in a world where people don't seem to
I'm
cheer for intelligence.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm like Kendrick
Say
should
that.
finish every set
Say
with
that
high
shit.
power. At the end of every set, he should do an encore high power, like, because that's the core, that's the message. That was what they rode off of. Like, Schoolboy Q, he don't rep it hard, but he still capitalized all his H's.
Right.
So I still I like that when they stick to their cores like that.
You saw that, Lex? So the cop call go past? That means second segment starting right now. Okay, and we're back. So nigga shot on 116. We're back. Yo. Rest in peace to my man, yo. Oh shit. Be wild out here in Harlem, yo.
All right. So we went in on whole situation.
We didn't go in on anything. We just conversated.
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 Converse.
So the
Converse. Is that what it is?
I got you.
Is it converse?
Yeah.
Okay.
the status right now
It's
is
the
that.
tequila now. Now it's,
We all knew what you meant.
I'm trying to be, you know,
So the status of it is it's still up for y'all.
it's up for me.
It's
Like
up
you said,
for
it. My brother's cool. I'm cool, but it's up for me. I'm sure he cool. But they was all in different positions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I guess that's on me. I'll take that. That's on me. But I was always that brother. I was always the brother that would get in fights with my other brothers. I was always the brother that, you know, my brother get his bike stole, I go get it back. I was that brother. Got that. My father said, your brother in a fight, you in a fight. We would come home from school sometimes and be like, yo, Andre had a fight. And my father would go, what did you do? And I'm like, I jumped in. Okay. Like, he was on it like that. So I've been in a million fights, didn't even know what the shit was about until it was over.
What's the most memorable one?
Ah, shit.
He already knows.
Yo, junior high school.
Right.
We went to 271 Herkimer Street in Brooklyn, New York. They then closed it and turned it into a damn. They turned it into a.
On Saratoga.
Yeah, now it's a birth Planned Parenthood or some shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Which it should have been when it was a school. It should have been Planned Parenthood.
That's what
We would have been good.
That's
Right.
where Smooth and Trig did that broken language video at.
Yeah,
270
yeah.
Buffalo.
Right.
We used to fight with 55 all the time, right? So one day we leaving school and this cat was not bullying, but it was this dude and his crew. They was fucking with my brother Andre, and my brother Andre was always a fucking big dude, always a big dude. But he just was, you know, I don't want to smoke. So these cats is following us home from school one day, and Andre's like, yo, let's just cut this way. Let's just go this way to avoid them. And I'm like, yo, we're not gonna avoid them, bro. They're just gonna go around the corner and catch us. Like, they see us walking, so they like we avoiding them. They just see us going in a different direction.
Right.
So they went around the corner and caught us. Me and like two of my dudes and my brother Andre. And I'm like, yo, they not gonna stop, man. We gotta fight this dude, man. And Andre's just like, I don't want to fight him. Because it was a bunch of them. And we was in front of the post office on Fulton Street, Fulton and Howard. You know, the post office right there?
They're still there.
And I'm just like, yo, put the bags down. Like, yo, Andre, just fight this dude, man. Just fight this nigga, man. Let's get it over with. And Andre's like, fuck it, man. And they was like, yo, let's shoot. I'm like trying to be diplomatic. Like, yo, let them shoot the fair one. Yo, we ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Ain't got nothing to do with us. Let them shoot the fair one. And like, all right, bet, shoot the fair one. And Andre is a strong motherfucker. This nigga's an ox. And there was the wall of the post office, and then a little bit of space. And then look, it's like the wall right here, the wall of the post office right here. A little bit of space and a mailbox. Like, so it's a little bit of space in between the mailbox. And they start brawling. Boom, boom, boom. Andre picked this nigga up. Slams this nigga in between the wall and the mailbox. On some cartoon shit. Like, this nigga was like, boom. I just grabbed my bags and let's go. Let's go. Because there's no way this nigga could recover.
Right.
Let's go. All his dudes saw him smash in between this much space. And them niggas never fucked with my brother again after that shit. I was like, nigga, sometimes you gotta smash a nigga in between the wall. Nigga, you gotta let that nigga stuff a nigga down the chimney and let the nigga leave you alone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was it. That shit was hilarious, yo.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you don't have, I think every family with enough brothers has one of those.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah.
Always jumped in front.
Are you Southside Jamaica, Queens?
Yeah.
Okay, can I tell you a story one time? When I was in high school?
Not if you're gonna make fun of Southside.
No, not at all. Not at all. The niggas is about it.
All right.
So it was a girl I used to go to high school with. Her name was Janine. And Janine, I swear, I hope you're watching this because you're gonna be like, damn, you remember that shit? She had a house party. Invited everybody in school to her house party. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I gotta take a train to a bus, the
yeah.
Q5 and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
J train.
Yeah, all that to get to Shorty house party. And I got my guys from Decatur Street, my dudes from the block that didn't go to high school in Queens. So they're like, yo, we rolling with you. So we get there and nobody knows us. None of these niggas know us. So we walk up and they're like, yo, party over. And I'm like, come on, fam. We just came all the way out. We took a train, the bus and all that. Yo, party over, because they don't know us. I'm like, nah, fuck that nigga. We came from Bed-Stuy, nigga. We getting in this party. Okay. Sends a nigga around the corner to some game room. Yo, with some Bed-Stuy niggas. They trying to get in the party. They wilding the fuck out. They cursing us out. 50 motherfuckers. 50 motherfuckers turn the corner. Janine comes outside. Anthony, she called. Anthony, get your ass in here. Her mother's like, get your friends in the house. It's 50 niggas outside her crib. Like, yo, send them Brooklyn niggas out. Yeah, what's up now, Brooklyn? I'm like, maybe I should have shut the fuck up. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. And my boy's like, nigga, what's wrong with you? I thought you was cool with her. I'm like, I'm cool with her. I don't know none of these niggas outside.
Right.
We had to call my man Jerry Pops. My man Jerry Pops was like, worked nights. Worked for the MTA. Yo, Pops, we got a situation. Tone was running his fucking mouth. we in trouble. We had fucking on 233rd and 3rd. You know, y'all numbers is all weird.
Facts.
2010 and 10, 12.
2 seconds
it's
ago,
like
you said you
50
wasn't going to do
Y'all
it.
shit is all weird.
like
201 and 58, whatever.
Right.
He like, I know where it is. He pull up in the motherfucking giant Bonneville. Remember them shits? The big 98 Oldsmobile. Got shotguns in them. He get up. Where they at? Jerry! Jerry like, my pop's outside. Nigga, we walk outside like we was being marched to the prison bus. Like we all one in a row.
Single file.
In a row, jumping in the fucking 98 Oldsmobile. And then we drive off. His pops drive us home. And I come to school that Monday. Janine was like, yo, why was you yelling at niggas like that? Like, you should have just been cool. You would have got in. I'm like, Southside Jamaica Queens. Never forgot it. And whoever's watching this shit, somebody probably watching this shit like, yo, I was there that night. Shit. Unbelievable. Unforgettable.
50 niggas.
From the game room around the corner. Yeah.
You sure you wasn't part of that tribe, man?
I'm
Facts.
positive.
Meg was probably
He
there,
knows
like,
somebody that knows somebody.
Probably do. I do shit by myself. I don't move with a big crowd.
Yeah.
I go by myself. But that's
You got a revolver, so your shells come with you.
don't point that shit.
Right? So your shells come with you.
Yeah, I don't. I was saying every family has one of those dudes who just is on go all the time. My brother's like that, and it didn't matter what was happening. He wants to fight, and if he thinks somebody got hurt, if he thinks something happened to me, I've spent hours on the phone telling that dude something I was going through when I was working at the Source, and all he kept trying to get out of me was the dude's full name.
Wow.
What's his last name?
Yeah.
What's his last? I fucked around and said his first name, and now he's just waiting for it. And I ended up hanging up because I felt like I was getting too close to saying his last name.
That was actually our older brother. Our oldest brother, Shabazz, he was that dude. He was that dude. So he would always tell a story about when I was born, the day I was born. Every birthday he would tell me the story about the day I was born. He was in prison the day I was born. And they woke him up and was like, yo, you got another brother. You know, Anthony born at this time, this day, boom, boom, boom. And he was like, I was the motivation to get out of prison and like kind of try to fly straight. I was his motivation. So growing up, I had two dads. I had my father that taught me hard work, respect your mother, respect women, you know, do the right thing. My oldest brother, Shabazz, was, yo, this is how you dress, this is how you talk to a chick, you know, put your hands on a female, like fly shit, cologne, and keep a haircut. So I got two life lessons from two grown men. Right. One was younger, but still older, much older than me. And Shabazz was that guy. He was the one that was on go. He'd been in and out, like something happened to one of us, and he was coming 6 guns blazing. And he was the one that was like, yo, don't you ever let nobody disrespect your brother. So this is it's in my DNA. Like something happened to my brothers. Nobody could fuck with him. Nobody ever could touch him. Ever.
No, the energy's familiar.
Yeah.
Like the way you've been speaking on it, the way you've been doing it. Like I'm sitting
that
here
was
listening.
Shabazz. Shabazz was like, yo, your brothers is all you got. Your sisters, all you got. You know what I'm saying? Family's everything.
Wow.
Shout out to Royce 5'9". Protecting Ryan is a skit he had on one of his albums talking about his brother going to jail or for stabbing a guy over a fight they had at a basketball court.
Yeah.
And Royce got into a fight with this dude his older brother stabbed him.
Yeah.
And the whole skit is called Protecting Ryan.
I was when I was in junior high school one time, I was dating this girl. I had the finest girlfriend in junior high school. She knows who she is. And I'm coming out of school one day for lunch, and some dude runs up on me like, yo, you Tony Rock? And like, you know, junior high school, you what, 13, 14? Like, so an 18-year-old's a grown man to you at 13,
Right,
14.
facts.
And homie runs up on me like, yo, you Tony Rock? And I said, yeah. And he waves this dude across the street like, yeah, it's him. Like, he was like the lookout. Yo, it's him. And homie runs up, puts a gun right in my face like, yo, you dating so-and-so? And I was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. He was like, nah, nigga, that's my girlfriend. I don't want to ever hear about you talking to her again. And I was like, okay. And I ran down Saratoga, because you know it's the hill. Ran down Saratoga. My brother was in the house just chilling. What's up? I was like, a dude just put a gun in my face. He was like, where? He said so-and-so was his girlfriend, not my girlfriend. The motherfucker jumped up and lifted the mattress up and pulled so many fucking guns out. And put all the guns in the back of my father's car. He took my father's car, put all the guns in the back, and drove back up to the school. He's like, listen, I'm gonna let you off a block out. You walk back up by yourself. Don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't point to me, nothing. Just when you see the guy, just walk and stand in front of him. And I'll know it's him. And then just walk away. And I went back, and homie wasn't out there. So we stood outside for a little bit, and the school started back up. And he was like, yo, at the end of the day, when you come out for school, I'll be here to pick you up. Don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't point at me, anything. If you see the guy, just walk up to him and look at him so I know it's him. Now I'm scared, like, oh, he gonna go back to jail. Like, damn, I don't want to go back to jail. So I came out of the school and he was across the street sitting in my pop's car like this. And I didn't look at him, I just looked around to see if I saw the dude. He wasn't there. He was like, get in the car. And I got in the car, there's just a bunch of guns in the back of the car. That's what he taught me. Like, yo, your brother's everything, your family's everything.
Facts. I had 2 older cousins like that, but then eventually I became that guy in the family that was like, who said what? All right.
Now I have a baby to get home to, so.
Yeah,
No
things
smoke
change.
with nobody. No smoke with nobody.
Things change in those moments. I remember getting into something after having my first son, and the first thought was, get back to him.
Right. Because so many black fathers, especially, don't get back to their kids.
Right.
That's why I always be bugging out when I was like first 48 on the news, and it's like, dude was still hustling. Oh, he leaves behind a 2-year-old. Fam, like, you gotta let that go once you have a baby.
Right.
Like, your baby gotta take precedence over all of that.
Right. It's not your life anymore.
Yeah, I don't see how they don't see that. But I get it. I get being in a situation. Don't get me wrong. I get being in a situation where you like, I still gotta get it because it's the only way I know how to get it. I get that. But bruh, something gotta be more important. Something gotta be more important. My child is the most important thing in the world. I
mean, it happens like that. When I had my first son, it took me off the streets. When I had my second, it brought me back.
Really?
Why
did it bring you back?
Out of desperation.
Okay, because you got to provide for 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Struggle.
I get it. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't want
Big
anybody to
mom
watch
hit
this
you
like,
up in the middle of the night.
I don't want anybody to watch this like, yeah, nigga, you can say that because you. No, I get it, bro. I get being in. This is what I know. This is how I get it.
Right.
But something got to take precedence over that, especially if there's danger involved. Losing your life or losing your freedom, that got to take precedence over that.
Right.
They're risking it.
Right.
I
get it.
It's like, okay, do I stay free and safe while the kid is screaming because I can't feed him? Or do I run the risk of not being free, not being safe in order to bring food back
I
in
get
this
it,
house?
bro. I'm not preaching. I get
No,
it.
I get it. It's a real catch-22.
Right.
And in 2024, with the way things are set up nowadays, everything costs more.
Yeah.
Everybody's paying less. You completely understand why people are crazy on the subway and niggas are snapping and trying to figure out Yo, did you hear about that story of the dude who was punching chicks in the face?
Yeah.
All across NYC? You heard that story?
Beat the shit out of that.
I got that nigga's card. I met him in Harlem. He's somebody's grandson, Marcus Garvey's grandson. And as soon as he saw me,
the Marcus Garvey?
according to him, he was like, yo,
Probably not.
That's not.
I don't believe that shit.
yo.
Like some rapper
That's
named
one of
Marcus
the
Garvey
niggas.
or
I don't
the
believe
Marcus
that
Garvey?
shit.
That's one of the niggas that was fucking jail.
Yeah, like, first of all, you don't know how many kids this dude had.
That was part of his rhyme. I'm Marcus Garvey's grandson.
Yo, I said the Marcus Garvey or some rapper named Marcus Garvey.
Ain't no way.
He ran for all kinds of office platforms. He's run for like multiple offices. You laughing at him, but he stood on that platform multiple places. He was running for office.
Wow.
When I met him in Harlem, he was handing out flyers like, this is the thing we're doing. This is what, vote this on.
So is he
such and
punching
such
all
and
the girls that didn't accept the flyers?
No.
Punching white women. That nigga was punching white women, yo. He was really out
Here's
here.
a flyer.
wilding.
No. Here's a flyer. No. Bitch, you gonna take this flyer?
I think it was like, this is for Jonathan Majors.
Yikes.
Back to Africa movement.
What I saw, and this is like, this just happened. The thing with him punching chicks just happened. But when I saw him was like maybe a year prior to that.
I hope you got your facts straight on this.
I got
No, it's facts. It's facts.
I got his business.
It's facts. I read the story. I read the story.
You read Marcus Garvey?
Yeah, they had, that was in the news. That was in the news. This is facts. They
Marcus
use talking facts.
Garvey.
First of all, who makes that up? Why would I come in here and make that up? Like
That's a niche reference right
of all the names I could have said, I'm gonna make that
I'm
up.
just saying, Marcus Garvey grandson knocking chicks out. Like,
No, he
that's
wasn't.
kinda-
He was just punching. But what I say all that to say.
So it's safe to say Marcus Garvey's rolling over in his grave right now.
I'm surprised
He was
both of
punching
y'all
white
was
women, so maybe not.
so
White
curious about this guy that's punching
No,
chicks
they
in
put it
the
on
face.
it was on the Daily News.
This was all
so
over
you
the
right.
place, bro.
Yeah.
Like, were
Really?
you living under a rock? This story was part
Nah,
of
this
this.
boy.
He under a rock. Pause.
No, you can't give that to him. I paused that shit. I said pause. I paused that shit. No, fuck out of here.
No, he paused it.
I paused that shit. Fuck out of here.
Nah, he was on TikTok. It was big on TikTok.
Dude was like legit running up and like punching.
Was punching white women who was looking in their phone.
And he's snuffing them.
Just
and then
punching
rolling
them
out.
in Soho.
Why?
A couple, and that's what I'm getting at. This dude snapped. Whatever he was going through, whatever was happening with him, one way or the other, one failure after another, one this, one that, he snapped. 1 minute he's running for some kind of office. I assume he's trying to do the right thing. Less than a year later, he's legit filming himself committing crimes.
Oh, wow.
He didn't film it.
Yeah, it was on TikTok. Like
No, the
he,
girls-
he filmed
No, the
his
girls
approach.
were.
He filmed his approach harassing like a couple of people.
Oh, yeah, I did
He didn't
see
show
those
the.
videos.
He didn't film the punch, but he filmed himself like
Wow.
that dude snapped.
Wow.
And that's it doesn't. My point is, it doesn't take much these days.
Yeah.
Don't take much. We under pressure as a black man, period, but as a man in general, you're under pressure from all sides of your life. It doesn't take much to just
Yeah.
something
Right,
happens.
That's true.
And I'm not capping for dude. Like, I'm glad they caught him. As soon as I heard the story, I was like, somebody need to whoop his ass. Like, where am I? You know, you asked for same question. Where am I when
Didn't
that
a bunch
shit
of
happened?
dudes
That
beat
shit-
him up?
No, the cops caught him.
Oh.
The cops finally caught
I
him.
saw a
Who
video
was
with
that
another
chasing them,
dude.
though?
Somebody, who knows?
Somebody chased him.
The
and caught
cops
him.
finally
Nah, I
bagged
saw
him.
a video with a dude that punched the chick and then a whole bunch
I
of
don't know
dudes
if
jumped
was
on
I don't
him.
know if it's the
situation.
same dude. It might be a dip, but this dude was like, he got away with it from like 4.
Wait, was that the young boy that hit the old lady at the church the other day? I saw that in the paper yesterday.
I think
Jesus
it
Christ.
was in a
Wasn't
church.
it
It
on
was
the
like a
train
corny
platform?
store. Corner
No,
store
it was
or
a
It
something.
was on the train platform.
Yeah, that was on. No, it was at the church. It
It
was
was an
another
old
one.
lady walking into a church, and homie knocked her down the stairs and took a purse and a wallet.
No. This dude wasn't.
And his
stealing
mother was
nothing.
like, he's a good kid. And then they found out he had 19 arrests or some shit like that.
Yo, if you out there taking shit from people, man, have some integrity. No women, no kids, man.
How about
Get a job.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that because that was like a rule for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like,
So how about your man in Harlem that was like, tried to talk to the girl and she was like, her and her sister was like, nah, we cool.
That was in Brooklyn. That was in
No, the
Brooklyn.
one happened in the one in Brooklyn.
That was Brooklyn.
The girl at the liquor store was in Harlem. She was getting a bottle of wine and homie said, yo, I'll pay for it.
Oh,
She
yeah,
said,
that
"No,
was
thank
before
you."
that situation.
That bitch think she
Yeah.
all that and fucking cracked in the face. And the one in Brooklyn was the two
Yeah.
sisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
And killed one of them. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
They gonna destroy him in jail.
he deserves
Oh, hell
it. That's
yeah.
some
Ain't
real
gonna last.
sucker shit.
Yeah, he ain't gonna last.
What's wrong with y'all? Like, stop. Where you stop?
Yo,
Talk to somebody.
Go outside these
Look,
days,
therapy.
man.
Therapy is very important.
Yeah,
A lot of
therapy.
these guys got deep-seated issues that they coming outside from a household that's so toxic.
Yeah.
And then it's unleashing them
Yep.
onto
Yep.
the public.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and if you rolling with those dudes, you just the biggest sucker as he is. If that's your man doing wild shit like that, and all you do is sit there and laugh, you want the same
Yeah,
kind of
facts.
sucker shit. he
Oh yeah,
is.
yeah.
can't check your
keep
friend.
standing next to him. You
can't check your friend, that ain't
Guarantee
your
you
friend.
something's gonna happen.
Word.
You can't check your
Standing
friend.
there.
That's not your friend.
You can't say shit. That's some real coward culture. If you standing there watching him do some wild shit to somebody's daughter, sister, niece, whatever it is, she don't want to talk to him. He's so weak and he's such a pussy. He want to swing on a girl because she don't want no time with him like that. That y'all a pack of suckers.
Nah, and
Yeah.
I gotta say, this newer generation, it's not all of y'all.
Definitely not.
It is not all of y'all. I know there's a lot of y'all that were raised around some people with some morality, some stand up niggas, and you carry on that tradition. But there's some of y'all that's out there pill popping and treating women like they men. Like, stop that. That's not it. That's
Corny.
not it.
Super corny.
You gotta go out these days, man. It's dark outside, man. I go to parties, nigga. It's like niggas are in high school. Niggas on this side, women on this side. I
love it though.
Niggas would rather fight a nigga
love
than
it.
Why you love that?
Yo, there's so many 20-something year olds hollering at me. And I'm like, what? And the reason being is the guys that's their age,
weirdos.
they're all dancing together.
Yeah.
They don't dance with it.
They
They
don't,
all,
bro.
they all in a
It's
circle.
some weird
And, da, da,
shit,
and I'm
man.
over here catching dubs. Like, you know what I'm
It
saying?
is weird outside, man.
That's like Cam said that. Cam said, "Yo, I'm at an age right now where I can fuck the moms or the daughter, yo.
Yeah.
I love it here.
It's
like,
great.
He was like, I love it
It's
here.
wonderful.
I just can't figure out how we got here. And what's worse, how do we get back, get out of this space? It's creepy.
Niggas be in a section with Pooh Shiesties on.
Oh, I saw niggas wearing Pooh Shiesties today. It's 80 degrees outside, you know, like with the shiesty on. I'm like, I know that shit stink, bro.
Sweating and
like, bro, niggas coming out of school. I'm like, yo, bro, you just got out of school. How you got ops right now, man? Like, it's 3 o'clock. Relax, man.
Yeah, you want to hear some real shit? Like, one of the realest things I'll probably say up here tonight. I'm legit worried about the idea of having a kid now. Kind of scares me a little bit.
Bro.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
Don't let my baby mama stories
listen.
scare you off, nigga. It's okay.
You are
They calm down
absolutely
eventually.
right. You are. Listen, my son's gonna be 4 years old May 2nd. You have a child, it changes your view on everything.
Yeah. Real
Everything.
talk.
You look at relationships different. I had to tell his mother. She was like, "Oh, I saw your friend so and so. That ain't my friend." And then she was like, "I thought y'all was cool. Yeah, we cool." But ask yourself this question: do you think Tony would let that motherfucker watch? My son's name is Charleston. Would Tony let that motherfucker watch Charleston? If the answer is no, that ain't my friend.
Right.
My son is the most important thing on this planet to me. I've changed my views on very many things. Yo, I'm a hip hop head. I'm a hip hop historian, I like to think. I have changed my views on hip hop. I used to be, Russell Simmons was one of my mentors for like quite a few years.
Right.
And Russell would always be like, yo, it's just entertainment. It's just lyrics. Like people getting caught up on lyrics. I have a baby. I'm like, I can't subscribe to that anymore.
Right.
I cannot subscribe to that anymore.
I got daughters.
They know what they're saying. They know what saying that does to people that are listening
Yeah.
to it. I cannot subscribe to It's Just Lyrics anymore. I have a child now, bro. I changed my stance.
I got daughters. Sexy Red is like Satan to me now.
I can't. I can't just be like, yo, they just entertainment. It's just fun. Nah, I got a kid now. For me, I can listen to it, and I have the wherewithal to know right from wrong still as I'm listening to it.
Right.
Beat is crazy. Dance goes with it. I'm with it. But these young kids are so impressionable.
Nah.
They can't decipher. I don't subscribe to that anymore. It's just entertainment. I don't subscribe to It's Just Lyrics anymore. I have a
got it.
baby now.
I've seen people crash out over music.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I remember when Lil Wayne turned blood. Like my whole school turned blood. Like the whole school next day was like, yo, we home now, dog. Like,
I see the interviews. Russell
was different.
Yo, Russell, Kevin Lyles, I see them in interviews all the time. It's just we talk about lyrics, but you guys are the guys that are benefiting from these lyrics. You guys are financially gaining from this, so you're gonna support it that way.
Right.
But the streets and the people have to reap the benefits, reap
lived it.
the consequences of what these kids are doing and saying and believing. Bro, I cannot subscribe to that anymore. I have a baby now.
We got into it with Fabio Foreign over that exact same thing.
Yeah.
Talking, he's like king of the drill rappers, and we.
I know he is. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we went at king of the drill. Yo, if I could just save one kid, that's worth it. I was like, no, it's not. No, why is it just one?
Yo,
People
Like,
say that all the
why-
time.
How is one okay? I'm
Yeah.
sick of that, but I'm sick of that cliche.
Yeah,
I'm sick of that.
yeah.
If I
They
get
repping
one,
that shit
then everything's
hard.
worth it. What about the other 20, 30, 40,
You save
50?
one,
Yo,
but
but you gotta understand.
999,999 are shooting each other.
But you got
Bro,
to
that's
You,
understand,
you saved one.
Yeah.
music or not, it's the streets. It's the influence.
yes.
And the influence is strong, especially when you don't have a strong a structure in the household.
Yeah.
When the household is broken,
Right.
and your mom's got to work 2-3 jobs, or your pops is always working, you're being raised by whatever's in front of you.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree-
and
I agree with
the
that.
The reason why
Facts.
these kids are so impressionable because there's no hero in a household.
Yeah.
Right.
Or outside.
Right.
The hero outside is doing.
But
the
your
shit
life
that-
got to mean more.
Right.
Your life got to mean more. That's why these kids. I think like I watch
it-
the news.
but it doesn't.
I watch the news. I read the papers. I see all the crazy shit. The same shit y'all see, and I'm like, yo, it's hard to tell one of these little kids that's out here blasting motherfuckers in the face for no reason or shooting a bitch because she said no, thank you. If you don't see any value in your own life, how can you see any value in somebody else's?
But where's the reflection of value when they have no idea where they come from.
Right.
Yeah.
Right here.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right here. No, it's right here. Kid, you're worth more.
You're
Right?
worth
You're
more.
worth more.
Right.
You
Worth more.
you come from kings.
So
you
my-
come from
my
from
par-
people who
my-
rule this planet. Like you connect with that. That's a part of you.
In your DNA.
It's in
Yeah.
your DNA. There's greatness in your DNA.
And you're
There's leadership
you're
in your
wasting
DNA.
it.
Yeah.
You're
Yo,
wasting
our
it.
parents, my mom's, my pops. Oh, we grew up in. Listen, we grew up in Bed-Stuy when it was the worst neighborhood in America. When it was the worst neighborhood in America, we was #1 for the worst neighborhood. My pops and my moms, they brainwashed us. They would always tell us like, "Yo, what you see outside is not your vision. That's what you see. Your vision is whatever you can see." So I always, even in the hood, I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna be famous one day. I'm gonna be mad famous. I'm gonna have mad chicks. I'm gonna be cars and clothes and stupid house. I can see it, bro. You can't see it. I can see it. They brainwashed us.
Right.
Yo, you are the best. My pops every day. Yo, you the best. You the best. I do that with my son. Yo, you the best. You the best. You the best. You the best. So every day I'm in the hood, the red and blue tops all over the place. Crackheads walking down the street, bop, 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 all night.
Right.
And I was always like, I'm gonna be famous one day. Because that was what I saw, but that wasn't my vision. Your vision got to be further than what you see in front of you.
Real shit.
And they don't grab it. They don't understand. Like, yo, bro.
It's hard.
How many times? If so many examples though, like of cats that came from right where the same dirt, the same concrete, that made it out, bro. Believe in that. Believe in that. My vision was always somewhere else.
See, the problem is, once those people become who they become, you don't see them in the hood no more. You dig what I'm saying?
I agree, but you got to see yourself being there.
You see yourself out of the
Yeah,
hood.
they didn't come back, but I'm
Right.
still gonna go there.
Right.
I see myself there. My vision is not right in front of me. My vision ain't the dirty street and the rat and the fucking crackhead, and I'm looking. I could see it. Y'all can't see it, but I can see it.
Right.
Did you go crazy and live that lifestyle? I'm gonna have the cars, the bitches, the house.
Was you blood?
bro?
I'm this close. I was this close. I was like, yo, what I gotta do to hang out with y'all niggas without getting jumped? They was like, yo, Joy, let me punch you in the face right now. You know? I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. This close, man. This close. I had a little bit of it because I grew up down south.
Right.
Like, you know, Tones, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
like,
no, listen,
my
I'm gonna go
mom-
visit this motherfucker. And be like, yo, I don't know who this kid is right now.
Yeah, like from like 15 to 16, I was like 15 to about 18. I was a wild nigga.
I didn't know this
So
motherfucker.
yeah, like I was pretty much away from, you know, the rock name in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
what I probably would have, you know, if I would have been in Brooklyn, maybe I might have been different. But no, I was in South Carolina. I was in Georgetown, South Carolina. I was, you know, dirt roads type shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of like, and then that time, like I said, Lil Wayne came out, the whole school turned blood. Nigga Jeezy, Gucci Mane.
Right.
Like, yo, I realized my friends was crazy when once I said, yo, let's go play ball. And my boy said, yo, I can't play ball. Like Gucci said, they won't let you pack a tool on the b-ball court. I was like, I gotta stop hanging with these people, man. Like you quoting Gucci like it's the Bible, though. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, I was wilding, but you know what happened? Luckily, everything that I got into, you know, like I was a juvenile, and shout out pretrial intervention of PTI. So where, like, if you know, take your little weed classes and
Right,
write your little essays and do your community service
Program.
Yeah, you don't have that on your record past 18. And yeah, so I made it out of that. And then luckily, you know, at 18, I walked across stage for graduation. I was like, take me out of here. Give me to Brooklyn, man.
Yo,
I
that
wanna tell
motherfucker
jokes.
graduated Friday. Saturday morning, he was at my crib.
Yeah, I was out, man.
Saturday morning, that motherfucker was at my crib with bags.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
yo,
out.
What we
I
doing?
was-
I was like,
I
oh,
was
shit,
out,
come on
so-
in.
Right.
And I was living, and I was getting money. I was like, comedy was paying off, and I had a 2-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn, and I was like, yo, kid, you here?
Yeah, so
And it was a good time. That was a good time.
Yeah,
It
so
was a
I
good time.
got out immediately, and then yeah, from there, luckily I came here, and yeah, I realized that like, yo, it was so much shit that could have happened to me from like 16 to 25 that like if things would have just went a little bit this way, I'll be a completely different person.
Person.
But yeah, so I know that it's hard for people to, get past that. And I know it's easy to fall into those traps. It's easy to get into some shit at 15 where you don't even have like, you know, the foresight, the frontal lobe, like anything.
Yeah.
You don't really know anything outside of yourself. When you 14, life is intense.
everything in front of you.
Like until about 23, you don't even start to pull out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know what that is.
You 14, somebody say, I'm not talking to you no more. That shit devastates you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chicks say like, yo, leave me alone. Oh shit, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't even process that.
But that's your whole world.
right.
And now they got
Your
social
whole world
media.
is, did you get invited? Who's talking to you? Who's not talking to you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then
Because you
hopefully
want to
grow up.
feel
Right.
connected.
Then
to
he
something.
came to New York and it was like, it was on right there.
Yeah.
I was like, by that time I was performing at every comedy club in New York City. I was passed. I was a paid regular at every club.
In LA, he was in
They was
LA.
paying cash. I was just making stacks of cash, come home like, whatever you want to eat. I had chicks coming over to cook for us. He was like, this nigga's a rock star.
Yeah. I was like, I want to do stand up.
And that's where it started.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
And then
All
your
right.
son came up.
The son came years later. My son came.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had a good time. And
They
then-
just caught this nigga. They just caught
He's
him.
4 years old, right? You said
He'll be
4?
4 May 2nd.
Oh,
I don't
he
listen
just
to air,
called.
but he's 4 May 2nd. Yeah.
Okay.
How did you manage to avoid all that?
Avoid all.
Like having kids.
I
it's
never,
easy.
I never, ever. I have so many homies that have kids young,
Right.
and I saw them go through it with the baby moms, with the baby moms' parents, with the system, and that shit scared the shit out of me. And that was one of the things I always stood on. Like, I'm never gonna have a kid like early and be caught up in this shit because I saw their lives like
Deteriorate.
get stalled. Not deteriorate, but get
Just
stalled.
stalled.
They was
In that
on their way to
moment,
doing something,
yeah.
and it just
Held
shot
up.
everything to shit.
You ain't had no slip-ups?
I'm not gonna say that. Not gonna say that. But she was, you know, she thought it was a slip up too. Both of y'all got to see it as a slip up
Right.
to handle it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I've had
So
situations.
what made Shorty now?
We were dating. This was my girlfriend. I wasn't going crazy in the streets like I was at the time. I was coming down from the high of being famous, being Tony Rock. Like, I'm still Tone to my dude. Like, we grew up together. I'm Tone. Nigga don't give a fuck about my TV credits. You know what I'm saying? So my dudes, my peoples back home, was like, yo, it's just Tone.
Right.
I was coming down off the high of being Tony Rock. And that was the girl I was dating. And she was super cool, and we were super cool, and we just had fun together. And I wasn't dating anybody else, and I wasn't running around going crazy. And it was like, okay, well, you take stock of your life and everything that you checked every box. Like I said, my jersey's in the rafter when it comes to these bitches. Like, my jersey's in the rafters.
Right.
I was like, all right, well, baby ain't. I got all the things that people say I'm not gonna have a kid till I have this. I had it.
Right.
Right.
So I was like, all right, why not have a baby? You know what I mean? My pops was already gone, so my father never got to see his grandson. So I started looking at my life like, yo, like a lot of people that really meant a lot to me aren't gonna see this baby. My grandmother, who was like my biggest fan, was like already gone. Like, damn, I didn't do it before she saw it. Saw the baby. I didn't do it before he saw the baby. All right, I'm saying, let's do it. Let's have a baby. If the baby came, it changed everything. My whole life was like, this kid. Before the baby, Patrice O'Neal said once in an interview, my girlfriend is my girlfriend because I told her you will never be #1 to comedy. And she said, okay. She understood. And he said, that's the reason why she's my girlfriend. And for 20 years, 25 years, comedy was my #1. I didn't even know what #2 was. I couldn't even tell you what #2 was. It was comedy, and everybody else get the
Whatever
fuck
else.
in wherever they get in.
Right.
And that baby came, and it was like, all right, this is number one. This is absolutely the greatest thing that ever has happened to me. I look at my child, and I see God. I see God's love for me. I see my manhood, everything I have to teach him. I see protection and teaching and nurturing in this baby. Everything I have learned is going to go into him. I see unconditional love. I see greatness. I see that I'm responsible for a human life. Everything is in this baby. And I'm going to give everything to this baby. Charleston, Dad, I love you.
Solid.
Wait till he's a teenager. He not.
Yeah, no, so look, no, hold up. Today I was at my mom's house. I was at my mom's house today. I swear that's so funny. I was at my mom's house today, and I told my mother, I said, "Yo, he's gonna be 4 in May, so that means I got about 8 more years before he's like this." All right, Dad.
Yeah.
Maybe 8. If I'm lucky, 8. Dad, whatever, Dad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use all those 8 until he's like, "Fuck, Dad, that ain't cool no more."
Taurus.
Taurus.
Dope.
My brother Brian is a Taurus. My brother Brian is Taurus. May 7th is my brother Brian's birthday. My brother Brian is the most dependable human being I've ever met in my life, ever encountered in my life. My brother Brian has never not come through for me. The running joke with me and my brother Brian is one day you're not gonna come through for me and I'm gonna have one on you. And he always says, that'll never happen. So when Charleston was gonna be born, the doctor was like around May 10th, 11th, and I was praying for May 7th to have the same birthday as my brother B. We go May 2nd, 5-2, that's 7-2. That's also 7.
Yeah.
So he gets his own birthday, Brian gets his own birthday.
Dope.
But May 7th is Brian, May 2nd is Charleston.
I'm the 16th.
May 16th? 6-1, 7.
It
Yeah,
is.
look at that.
Bang bang. Look at that.
Nah.
He like August 11th.
Nah, he's
I'm
fucking
19.
Aries.
We're
These
both
guys are Aries.
Aries?
Like,
When your birthday?
they don't care about nothing. Like,
May?
nothing.
April 3rd.
April 3rd?
April 11th.
April. I got an older brother and a younger brother, both born April 16th.
Wow.
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
My brother
Yeah,
Andre, April 16th. My brother Kenny, April 16th.
Hey,
And those
Aries
motherfuckers
gang.
act exactly alike.
Right.
The most selfish motherfuckers you ever met in your life. That nigga wouldn't give you 25 cents to get cheese on a Whopper.
Oh God. I'm not selfish. I just
Selfish motherfuckers.
I don't care
we
about
not
it.
I'm Cancer. I'll give you the shirt off my back.
Well,
And a layer of skin.
Yo, chill. Chill. I just don't care enough.
let's talk about these specials.
Which where we starting at?
Go.
Which one you started with?
You know, I got some stuff out. I did a Netflix special at the first Netflix is a Joke Fest under my boy Pete Davidson. That's the homie. We have one that's out right now called Pete Davidson and the Best Friends. I closed that out. And then I also put out my comedy album, Random Rock. Shout out My Mental Capacity. On all streamers, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon. And then I also put out the visual component with it that's on YouTube. So yeah, that's out right now. And then Tone just put out his
Wait,
first.
see how the young guys are so techie? He know all that shit. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
there's random procedures and all this, Spotify and all platforms. I mean,
I just said to myself,
I
I'm gonna
stay-
watch it later.
Yeah.
He keep me
Just
abreast
Google
of all
my
that
name
stuff.
and it'll pop up.
He keeps me abreast of all the stuff that, like, the techie stuff that people are doing now.
Right.
So my special, that's why I let you go first. So I shot my special. So for years, I've been having meetings with the labels and the networks and the agents and the management. I can get the special done. I can get the special done. I can get the special done. Nothing ever materialized. So when 2023 started, I said, all right, you know what? We shooting the special this year. We not waiting on nobody. We doing it ourselves. Looked at the calendar, found a date, March 25th, 257, circled it, made it real. Now it's real. We're not gonna back off from this date. Because every year before, I would go, okay, this is the date. Something would happen, okay, I gotta change the date, we'll push it back.
Right.
Wait, my man, wait, yo, something special. We're gonna shoot this date. A month later, no, we gotta move it, A year, whole year go by. That year, I said, yo, we circling the date to make it real. We not moving from this date. I started taking meetings with everybody. I took meetings with everybody. If they say they didn't take a meeting with me, they're lying to you. I met with everybody. Nobody wanted to give me a deal. Nobody wanted to give me a deal. That made me even more emboldened. I said, this is gonna be my reasonable doubt. I couldn't get a deal, just like Jay. This is my
Right.
reasonable doubt.
Right.
I took my own money out the bank. I went to the bank, I calculated what it would all cost. I took that amount of money out the bank. Every single penny spent on this special was my money. I shot it, I produced it, I EP'd it, I hired the production company, I hired the set designer, I hired catering, I hired hair, man. Every single penny from A to Z was my money. I shot it, shit was beautiful. Beautiful. I paid for the editing, I paid for the sound, finished product. Nobody wanted to give me a deal. Shopped it, nobody wanted to give me a deal. Soon as motherfuckers started seeing it and the word started getting out, I got an offer for the special. 6 figures. 6 figures. So now I know that I don't need them. The worst thing they could ever do, I told him, the worst thing they could ever do is let me know I could do this shit without them. So I shot the special.
There it
It's
is.
ready to go. the material that didn't make the special, I went right back in. I started reworking that material. I went on the road. I went to Raleigh, North Carolina. I was doing a weekend in Raleigh, North Carolina. I hired a camera crew to come out. I hired set designers to come out. We did that shit in a day. They designed a set. I shot a half hour with the material that didn't make the first special. So I got a 45 minutes, the first one is 47 minutes with clips. And then I shot another half hour. So I got Rock the World, and the second one is called Born to Rock. Both of them 100% owned by me. The worst thing they ever did was let me know I don't need them. So I'm gonna do this shit every couple of months. Every couple of months, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get my guys, yo, you got 20 minutes ready to go? You got 20 minutes ready to go? Let's shoot a special. Yo, Jordan, you got 30? I got 30? Let's do one together. Yo, I'm gonna keep doing them. Because now I know the formula, and I know I don't need the cosign from anybody. I can just do it myself. I could go YouTube, I could go social media, I could go streaming platforms. I'm good.
What's the possibilities of you guys doing a 3-man show with your brother?
No, that's not gonna be we shoot it ourselves and they go to social media. That's gonna be a Netflix world premiere. That's gonna be, I would like to see, I don't know what you think, but I would like to see the way Chrissy did the last one when he was in Africa, London, and Apollo.
Yeah.
I want us to do a special like that, where you somewhere, I'm somewhere, and Chrissy somewhere. And it cut to like the Barclays or it cuts to
Oh, that would be fire.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
Putting that into the world right now, guys.
We putting out there. Like you in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I'm in fucking Brooklyn. You know, Chris is in DC, and it cuts from each door. He do a bit, cuts to me. I do a bit, cuts to Jordan, cuts to...
Right.
It's coming. Everything coming, man. Everything coming.
That's fire.
The dream don't die till you die.
Yeah.
Did you really just
I paused that. Yeah, I did pause that.
What?
Everything's coming.
Hey,
See?
yo.
This is your fault. This is your fault. I told you.
See?
No, we can play. I told
Y'all can play. I'm not playing.
Get some of that.
Yeah, definitely.
I tried to warn you ahead of time. Bringing that expensive shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
you know, hey, we
we got expensive taste.
Oh, Productively Stoned? Oh man, I've been doing. He said that you
I'm
can't
sorry.
even hear him say Productively
that's
Stoned. Oh no, I don't need it anymore.
I didn't know it was that much in there.
Yeah, Productively Stoned. I was doing a show in New York for the last 10 years called Productively Stoned. That shit was fun, man. It was me and my boy Reg Thomas. The best one we ever did, though. I turned 25. And a chick had a mansion, like, it was, you know how, like, they have those model houses?
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, you models can stay here, work with the agency. And chick was like, yo, for our 25th birthday, me and my boy Reg did a banger. We took over this model's chicks. Took over, pause. I don't want to cut across the camera. Yo, we took over a mansion. And then my boy was working with like Bel Air. Bel Air sent us bottles of just mad bottles.
Right.
We're like, yo, we're gonna give out a few. We're gonna have a bar. We start stashing them shits in the house. The show, it was like a show / party. The party got so crazy that niggas found the bottles and started like passing them around the party. So now like we doing the show, but everybody in the party is holding a bottle of Bel Air. We like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And that was like the one that set us off to like do it for the next 8 years. Nice. And we did it for a long time. We did it, I was home in 2022. We did it for a year at the Stand. That was like the best. We sold out every show. Like all my homies used to come through. So many people would come through. And yeah, that shit's still going, but I'm trying to rebrand it, man. I haven't been smoking all year, so it's productive. It's productive comedy now, but it's still going.
Why'd you stop smoking?
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I just took some time off, man.
Why'd you take time off?
I was high for a long time, man. Like I was smoking weed every day since I was 16.
Yo, this motherfucker used to come to my crib, eat, and I'll be downstairs watching TV. Like, yo, what you doing there? Go upstairs, this motherfucker in the bedroom just...
Yeah, like, yo, I was just high for a long time, so I just needed the break, man. I've been sober all year. Yeah, it's been cool. It's pros and cons.
It's pros and cons.
Yeah, the pros are, you know, I'm clear-minded, I'm present. The cons, you know, I'm clear-minded, I'm present.
Real shit. No, I started smoking sativas.
Oh, I love sativas. Sativa, daytime weed,
You got
nighttime
so
weed.
excited.
Right.
When I came to moved to LA, everybody would be like, "Yo, this is daytime weed. This is nighttime weed."
right.
And I'd be like, "What y'all talk about? Nigga, I'm smoking everything." Then I'd just be asleep.
Yeah.
So then I had to learn, like, oh no, a good sativa. So yeah, I do like in the daytime when I buy weed, I like to have 3 weeds. I need to have daytime weed, like a great sativa. I need a hybrid, so once we get past 5 o'clock, and then I need an indica to take me to sleep.
That sound like night quails and day quails and shit.
Yeah. Y'all want to pause for
crazy.
it, Tone?
Yeah, we gonna.
But yeah, that's
But
how.
but that's basically what I do now. Like
Yeah.
I'd save the indicas for nighttime, and the sativas. Like if I get up in the morning, I'm like, yo, it's gonna be one of those days. Let me just.
Cause a good sativa, man, make you excited about dumb shit.
Fact. It makes you monologue. I start monologuing. I'll be in the crib talking to my girl, giving speeches and shit like that. She be like, yo, he's amazing. You need to write this down. And I'm like, yo, it's
A good
the weed.
sativa have you in the crib like, this my place. I'm cleaning, nigga. I'm Swiffering the floors right now.
Right.
Like, a good sativa have you lit in the crib.
Facts.
So yeah,
When did you start smoking?
I've been smoking.
I didn't know that.
I don't like New York weed though. I will say that.
You don't like New York?
I don't like the legalized weed. I will say that.
You don't fuck with the gumbo and none of that?
I do fuck with the gumbo. I do know that, like, you know, it's funny. My homie knows the gumbo people from Connecticut. So like, yeah, like,
Luca?
yeah,
Yeah, Luca's been on the show.
Yeah, I fucks with the gumbo.
I think Matt caught a contact.
I gotta
for that
tap in
episode.
with the gumbo dudes because my boy just called me. My boy Ramp, like he used to fuck with them. So when I come back, I'll be on all the good shit. So yeah, I do gumbo because gumbo is like gumbo's the shit right now. But all that stuff that's at the bodega and everybody like because New York, you don't never know what the fuck you getting, and then I don't like those cartoon bags. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every bag is like a cartoon character. I'm like, nah, nigga, go back to the Zips or some shit, you know?
Facts. Let me look at this shit.
Yeah,
man,
like, I still want niggas to put it on the scale and then show me the number.
It's good.
That's a 3.5 right here. I'm gonna put it in the cup, nigga.
He wants to do a legit drug deal.
Yo, that's what it, I don't know what it is.
No, because it's like you gambling now. It's like,
I don't know, man.
Sativa.
Yeah,
No.
weed is it feel a little bit, you get a little bit higher with that suspense, you know? Like back when you was breaking the law for it, like that shit was
It meant more.
Yeah, now
more.
you walking down the street, everybody smoking weed, you like, y'all niggas ain't even cool like that.
Speaking of getting high, y'all ever been to a Diddy party?
Yeah, and you know, man.
I have been to not quite a few. I've been to about 3 Diddy parties. I was at a July 4th joint. I believe I was at a Labor Day weekend joint. And I was at some nighttime joint and the cops shut it down. The July 4th joint was lit. My birthday is the end of June, so it was like we was all celebrating the birthday, and we went to the Diddy joint. It was outside. It was at some fucking mansion in Hollywood Hills. He had the chicks in the balloon, like inside the balloons, walking on the water. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you call that.
Yeah.
They was in the water, walking on the balloon, dancing, like some kind of Cirque du Soleil type shit.
Yeah.
Food was phenomenal. Drinks all day. They had the chicks walking around with the drinks on the trays. We just drank and partied all night. Bad chicks. And we never got in the house, though. So we saw bad bitches going in the crib. And we was like, me and my man Dwight was with me. And we was like, yo, let's go see what's going on in the crib. And they was like, nah, you can't come in the crib. We didn't get in the house that time.
Right.
Then it was, that was the July 4th joint. Then the Labor Day weekend joint. It was outside again, same shit. Pyrotechnics, fire, niggas breathing fire and shit. Bad chicks, food trucks, all type of stuff. It was lit as fuck. We never got in the house. And then the, what was the other one? It was Labor Day, it was 4th of July. I forgot. Oh, the other one was Lenny. Lenny S. hit me.
Lenny S.
Oh, salute,
Yo, you in
salute
LA?
Lenny.
Yeah. But I call him Young Hollywood. So Lenny S. hit me.
Shout out to Lenny.
Yeah, shout out Lenny. That's my man.
That's my guy.
Yo,
for
like
sure.
Lenny, we don't see each other for dumb long. Then he'll just hit me one day like, yo, son, you in LA? Yeah. Yo, come through. I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm on my way. Because I know it's always lit when Lenny called.
Right.
And we went to the shit. It was nighttime. Drove up there in my own car. Like, I'm going to park my shit down the hill and walk up. and got up the hill, and the cops was pulling up as I was walking into the crib. They was like walking in the gate. The cops was like, everything is shut down. Let's go home. So I texted him like, yo, I'm outside. I can't get in. He came outside. We just chopped it up, had a few drinks outside. I couldn't get in. He just left.
So I think it's safe to say you did not want to go in the house. It's actually good you never made it into the house, nigga. You'd be the indictment right now.
Yeah, I've been to answer your question, yes, but I ain't even seen no crazy shit.
How do you feel about all the allegations that's coming out? And the fact that he hasn't been charged with anything yet?
That's the thing. That's what I keep talking about. Yo, ain't no charges. People just talking. Ain't no charges. Has to be something tangible to be charged with, right? R. Kelly was talking. And then there was charges because everybody had shit and there was shit tangible. Right. It's just talk. It's just talk. And when it's just talk, it's actually even worse because now it's left to what you believe.
Court of public opinion.
Yeah, and people will create, if they fuck with you, they will create your escape.
Right.
If they don't fuck with you, they're going to create the worst scenario possible. So the motherfuckers on social media, like, they're going to talk however they want to talk. They fuck with me, they don't fuck with me, they're going to say what they want to say accordingly. And that's what they don't puff.
This nigga trying to go to the next Diddy party.
You think you guilty?
This nigga like, yo, if you throw another party, I'm trying to go, yo. I'm not going to say nothing crazy. Just in case this nigga get off. And they call me again. I'm like, nigga, I'm never going to that fucking house, okay?
I'll be outside the whole time.
Nigga, I am not trying to do no Tusi, okay?
Yo, that was wild.
Wow.
I mean, being in Hollywood, have you ever seen anything crazy? Like,
yo, I hear this. Listen, I watch the podcast.
How you fed up already?
Weekly, daily. I'm in the airport. Yo, Math Hopper, let's get it. Let's watch it. Let's headphones on.
Right.
I hear niggas talking. Yo, I never seen no crazy shit, bro.
Because you don't do cocaine.
I don't.
And niggas don't feel comfortable doing cocaine around you.
Let me set the precedent.
Cokeheads are not like,
Here's the precedent.
he's not doing anything.
Let me go. Here's the
Get him
precedent.
out of here.
Here's the precedent. I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs. I never smoked a cigarette.
Oh, you ain't seen
I have a
nothing.
drink. I have a drink and I chill. I get nice and I chill. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not the dude trying to take it to the extreme. Oh, fuck that shit. I get nice and I'm like, all right, cool. I still want to have my wits. I still want to be able to spit that shit to a chick when I see her.
Right.
I want to be able to, like, I get nice from a drink and I'm like, yo, baby girl, like, I feel like I'm even smoother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm not going fucking damn like that. I'm not doing that.
Nah, I've been at the party. I've been at the after party. And then I seen the whole bus pull up to take all the bitches to Drake's house to the after party. So I know it gets crazy in LA.
Wait, you've been at my parties and seen the after bus.
Yeah, but like, it's not the same. It wasn't the same. Definitely wasn't the same. It got dark outside. I ain't never partaked in that.
He passed out one time at one of my birthday parties. We had to fucking carry this motherfucker in the house like Cinderella type shit. This nigga just...
Yeah, like I've been in LA. Yeah, I've seen some crazy shit in LA for sure. Not, I leave once the crazy shit starts happening.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, nah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's to the point now. I don't know if niggas did it, but like, I believe it. Cause you know what it is, man. Like, I don't know. It's what happens now these days. Anytime somebody comes out, they're like, "Yo, man, like this happened." I'm like, "Oh, that makes sense." Like, I knew that nigga wasn't that. I knew that nigga wasn't that good of a writer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't put anything past anybody.
Yeah, I think, because you know what it is? Like, we be putting it on the women. Everybody be like, yo, women be fucking their way to the top. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, niggas be sucking dick too. Like, we just don't, like, stop throwing it on.
But let's not act like there's not some powerful women that's getting...
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's like, yo,
that's powerful people. People in power use their power for good or evil.
Yeah.
Right.
In every facet of the world.
Right.
There's the manager at McDonald's and the girl's like, I want more hours. Well, what you gonna do for these more hours? Powerful people use that's why you want to be powerful, to use your power.
Right.
So that's in every
Or
facet.
to not be taken advantage by somebody who has it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't be taken advantage of if you have your own personal standard of integrity.
Yes.
If you know, like, I'm not gonna do that for that.
I think that's where I am. I'm in a good space. Like, comedically, I'm respected, As far as an actor, people know like, oh, he really got some skills. You know. So it's like, bro, I know what I stand on.
Right.
So you can't get me with the okie doke. I'm fine without that. I've had a great childhood. I say this a lot of times. I've had a great childhood with no money. I didn't grow up rich. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. And I had the best childhood ever. I look back at my childhood like, yo, this shit was the best shit ever. And there was no money involved. So money's not my deciding factor in things. You can't say a number to me and get me to sacrifice my core beliefs, who I am, what I stand on, my credibility, my you know, like what I believe in. So it's not the thing that like gets me. Like, oh, would you do this for this much money, bro? I didn't have money, and I had a great time.
Most people don't understand that.
Yeah.
I won't sacrifice my character for $.
Most
My
people
character
don't
is who I
understand
am.
that. A lot of
Right.
people's character revolves around what they have and what they don't.
I think a lot of people's character revolves on what they don't and what they want.
Right.
What
So
they have and
Especially
what they
on social
don't.
media.
I did not have, right? And I had the best childhood ever. So to not have lets me know, and to not have and still have a great childhood lets me know you don't need to have fun. You need to have great memories and great experiences. So money now, I'm glad I have a lot of it. I'm so glad I have a lot of it.
Right.
But it ain't like, how much? I'll do it. I'm like, yo, I'm good, bro.
Most people don't get that.
Yeah, sometimes I feel bad for niggas with money, man, because they be spending a lot of money just to go places I'm just at.
Yeah.
Niggas
Right.
be paying mad money to get in the club. They be right next to me. I be like, they invited me.
Yeah. Like, yo, I've been.
They
like,
gave me a bottle.
I've been doing this. I've been doing this, and you had to do all that just to get here. Like, bro, this is. I don't need the money for this.
Right.
You know.
Well, the access isn't worth as much to you as it is to them. Because your self-esteem and your integrity isn't wrapped up
But
in
it goes back to what I said. I was born and raised.
No,
in
that's
Bed-Stuy.
why.
The streets of Bedford-Stuyvesant raised me. I conduct myself like this is where I'm from. Even in Hollywood, I act like, yo, this is where I'm from. I'm from Howard, Saratoga. Even in the flyest shit, I'm like, yo, I'm from Howard, Saratoga. I don't know how to kiss somebody's ass because they famous. I don't know how to fucking chase the model chick because she was on something. I'm from Decatur, Howard, Saratoga. I conduct myself like this. I take that shit everywhere I go. That's my stamp. That's my seal of approval. I'm from Decatur, Howard, Saratoga. Everywhere I go, Decatur, Howard, Saratoga's with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to play basketball in Brevoort Projects. That's where I'm from. The pizza shop was on Ralph Avenue. I got slices. I used to eat at Henry's, the bodega on the corner. It's in me, bro. Like the A train to downtown Brooklyn, meet a bad chick coming out of Bishop Loughlin. That shit in me.
Right.
So I go to LA like,
Docs?
huh?
Do you remember Docs?
Docs on Howard and fucking
No,
Decatur?
on Saratoga.
On Saratoga, Decatur? Of course. The cheese fries, of course. He had the big stick, he would hit you over the head if you fucking spicy.
Rest in peace to my guy Doc.
Yeah,
Rest
I got
in
his
peace to Doc.
eulogy. I got his
Yeah, man.
what's the
He had the
program?
he had the
I got it
slot
on my
machine.
phone. I got it on my phone. I got a screenshot on my phone.
That's
Yeah,
my
bro,
guy.
that's the corner where I grew up. He had the long bamboo stick. If you came in there fighting, he would crack you over the head like, get the fuck out of here. with that shit.
OG.
Wow.
Yeah, he had 2 sons that ran it when he wasn't there. Bruh, that's where I'm from. I still conduct. It's who I am. So this shit don't mean not that it don't mean nothing, but
Yeah.
where I'm from will always go where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Jordan and Tony Rock.
Live from the green room.
Live from the green
Live from
room.
the green room.
When's the special dropping?
The special. Okay, so now I did it, and now they want it. So now we in contract negotiations and all that. So once the contract's done, the T's is crossed and the I's is dotted, it will be on all streaming platforms.
So you got to pull back
some
up
money.
when it drops.
I'll pull back up.
You got to
I will
pull back
do.
up. Yeah,
I will do.
both got to pull back up. when it drops.
Yeah. And Jordan Rock. Just follow me on Instagram. I'm easy as hell to find. All my comedy is going straight there for a second until niggas want the special. But I'm going to start feeding y'all. I got y'all.
There it is.
Yo,
there
my
it is.
favorite comedian working today, Charleston. I love you.
Your favorite podcast.
Big Brooklyn.
Favorite podcast.
Yo.
Big Brooklyn.
Hit that like, hit that share. Don't cost you no paper unless you're a motherfucking hater.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.